Last time you guys were here, you finished seeing off Sataria. Amalthea, you went to the bazaar where you got some of your father's work. And then
Woohoo!
you reconvened with everyone at the arena, where you each had a duel with someone. Kes, you had a duel with Akshay Kumara, and you fucking wiped the floor with him. Then it was a battle between Elise and Amalthea, who I believe Elise won after Amalthea surrendered. And
Yep.
then at the end, it was Zenlius versus Demnuna. But Hunter took Demnuna's place in the middle of that. I believe Zenlius won. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Zenlius did win, yes.
All right, Zenlius won. And then, seeing your fights, Ishan Kumara also wanted to box. So he was like, I'll pay you 12,000 gold if you beat me. So you guys sent out Elise, Amalthea, and Hunter. And the three of you beat Ishan Kumara. And you got 12,000 gold collectively. And that is where we left off. People are now filing out of the arena. We can pick up here. So party, I open the floor to you.
And just seeing that people are starting to leave and that the arena seems to be closing down for the day, Thea's gonna turn to the party and say, I guess that's our cue to get back to the palace.
I suppose it is.
Fine by me. I'm very famished after all.
You just ate you guys just ate not even an hour or two before.
Demuna ate.
The same body!
You can point that out.
Wait, what? I missed. I
I was laughing, saying you can point that out.
point what out?
It's the same
Ellie-
body!
Elliot's
Oh.
gonna say,
Go ahead.
isn't that the same body? Or isn't it the same body?
It might be the same body, but you haven't noticed her eating habits as of late. She's rather lacking.
Well, if you overeat and get sick, that's your fault.
Oh, I won't.
Sorry, excuse me.
Anyways, let's go.
All right, everybody out, and Thea's gonna kind of make a little shoo motion for everybody to start filing out.
Zenlius follows along.
Gwen just trots.
Just trot.
Yeah, she's still a wolf.
Amazing.
She is boof.
She boof.
She's a boof.
She a boof.
Guess we'll follow along.
It looks like we're all just heading back to the palace. Sly, is there anything? Do you want to go back to the palace with us? Do you want to stop in the bazaar for a minute? Is there anything that you want to do?
I think I'm gonna head back with you guys.
All right,
Hell yeah.
then that's
What time
everybody.
Make you DM. What the flip?
What's a bazaar, by the way?
A market.
Oh, no, yeah, I'll just head back.
Sounds good.
You'll see.
That many other people are also going back to the palace, such as the princes that you just recently reacquainted yourself with, such as Vijay Kumara or his brother Akshay Kumara.
Woohoo!
Even Yudhishthira is going to the palace. But everyone disperses in their own different ways, and I will move you guys to the entrance right here.
Load map, load.
I don't know where the.
Oh, I
entrance
never
is.
put you on the map. Oh, I did put you on the map. Sorry, go ahead, Tempo, you were saying?
Oh, I was like, where's the bottom of the map? Because that's probably the entrance. There
Here
we
we
go.
are.
Here you go.
It's big. Let me put it on my bigger map. Yeah, that's better.
It's Grandpa and Debbie.
Yeah, it's Grandpa and Blue Baby.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
Have we met this person before? I don't remember.
She was in the court.
Oh, okay.
I don't
She's
think
one
you
of-
guys have actually talked to her yet, but
We
yeah,
have
she was
not.
in the court.
She's one of Venispati's envoys.
Oh.
Alright. Once you guys have all loaded, feel free to do things.
Is anyone a merchant? I like to spend my coins.
You like to spend your coin? So fair.
I think honestly, I kind of want to roll a perception check on whatever Sushena and Padevi are doing.
Okay, sounds good. Roll perception.
Yeah.
Gwyn
Wow, that was a 2.
That's okay. You it's not too difficult to see what they're doing. It seems they're having some kind of conversation. And you can tell Sushena is giving Bhudevi some type of orders. And you see Bhudevi nodding along, and she gives like affirmative nods, like yes, she will do this, or asking questions on how to do something. But you notice that she never says no to his orders.
Okay.
At least from the orders he's given her so far.
Yeah.
You weren't able to make out exactly what they were.
No.
Can I just for shits and giggles?
Roll perception.
Yay! What were you gonna do, honey?
I was just gonna say, honestly, that's kind of fair because I don't think Gwyn would actually really care.
That's so fair.
Oh God!
Oh,
I know
no.
your shit.
Yeah. You also don't know shit, unfortunately.
That's fine. That's fine.
So as your big ass group appears through those doors, Bhudevi and Sushena will both take a look over at you guys, and he's going to give a big smile as he raises a hand, and Bhudevi is going to give an acknowledging nod and a pleasant sort of like half bow. And Sushena is going to say, "Welcome, young ones. Hello. Good job in the arena, in the Rangbhumi."
Didn't
Thank
even
you.
break a sweat.
Thank you. We had quite the fight against the prince.
Ah, yes. Hishan is a fun one to fight. I imagine you must have had quite some, not trouble, but would have had to strategize some more. But you all did it. Congratulations to you, Amalthea, Elise, Damnuna.
I think I got shot like a minimum 4 times.
Point blank at that.
Gwyn just
Yes.
gives a sort of look, but she doesn't say anything.
Mm. And Sushena's going to say, "Yes, the prince does tend to fire arrows, and at close range too. Point blank is nothing to be surprised at."
I don't think I want to be on the end of his arrows again anytime soon, but it was a good fight.
Well, I'm certainly glad you thrived from it. Also, Hunter, as you're giving Sushena this look, it seems Bhudevi is staring directly at you, as though she can see right through you. She rolled a 39 on her insight. What does your little look mean? Perhaps.
Oh. So, basically, when Sushena called her Damnuna, it looks like she wants to say something, but she's sort of keeping her mouth shut, knowing that
Go ahead, knowing that what?
If she says something in front of Sushena, there's gonna be trouble.
That's so fair.
Yes.
But Bhudevi is going to call your ass out. She's going to say, Sire, I believe the young one is troubled by your words. And as she says, as she looks to you, Hunter, she looked most displeased when you spoke to her. And Sushena is going to look to you, Hunter, and he's going to say, is something amiss, young one?
No, not at all.
Is that a bluff?
It is.
Roll bluff.
Okay.
I don't like. I think the tone of voice is enough here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If someone says no, I'm not mad. You're not mad.
So true, so true. But yeah, this is just gonna be sad.
Yeah.
It's like I have to update his level.
Yeah, because he's 18 now.
Yeah.
He old grandpa. Strong
Grandpa.
grandpa. Strong.
Strong grandpa. His modifier is your roll just now.
That's so funny.
It is, yeah. And Sushena is going to perk a brow and he's going to say, come now, Damnuna, I can tell that is not entirely true. We elders can see these things, you know.
Then I shouldn't have to explain myself.
Ah, I see you are a hunter right now. That is okay. In time, perhaps things can become better. But you always have my guidance. Hunter, Ancients, Destroyer. All of you.
Behind her, Thea is kind of shooting Elliot a glance, just like, is she gonna blow up?
And, are you saying that aloud or just looking at him?
No, just looking. That's what the look is signifying to him.
Gotcha. He doesn't actually take notice, Amalthea. It seems he is staring at the conversation, rather engrossed.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Perhaps if you begin to address me correctly, then I would be willing to listen.
Oh, here we go.
Correctly. Have I not been addressing you correctly?
She has a name now.
Oh, yes!
What?
No, that was me out of character. There is a very long silence.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't sure what was going on.
No.
Because
Oh,
Kes-
Kes just says she has a name now.
And you see Shushena sort of perk a curious brow as he says, with an intrigued smile, he's going to say, does she now? And what, pray tell, might the name be, my dear?
My name is Gwyn.
And immediately, as you say that, it's not Sushena who speaks, but it's Bhudevi, and she says, no, it's not.
And Gwyn turns her gaze to Bhudevi.
And who are you to tell me what my name is?
I am one who shares the the same spirit as all of us. A forest can no sooner be a mountain than you can be someone separate from your own nature. Try as you might to distance yourself, whatever internal struggles you have will not end well for you.
Try and distance myself. I already am distanced. I am not her. I am myself.
And it is by perpetuating this distance that you can no longer reconvene with yourself.
Is that such a problem?
For you it shall be. Child, the forests do not care how many it must lose. The forest can create many more from its life breath. But it is when we realize ourselves that we become one with the forests, and as a result, become an eternal part of nature.
And why should I care what the forest thinks? The forest never cared for me.
How do you wish to live your life? Obstinate, rebellious, arrogant at every turn? What fulfillment will it give you apart from being a thrashing snake that has no shelter?
However I live my life will be as my own. And that is for me to find out and for you to go and fuck off.
And yet you are never alone. Not truly, for there are 3 other selves within you. And not one of you can have peace so long as you keep perpetuating your own faults.
Yes, I realize there are others here. For better or for worse.
In any case, I will not tell you not to call yourself Gwyn. I will simply tell you that you are not Gwyn.
We
From
can
this-
agree to disagree then.
When a man closes his eyes and cannot see the sun, is it his fault for being blind?
Are you saying that you're staring at the sun right now? That's not good for your eyes, you know.
It is often said that when a fool does not choose to listen to advice, they try to become smart to outsmart the one giving the advice.
Really, all I'm hearing are a bunch of words, and I haven't heard anything that's making me really reconsider what I'm thinking here.
If you cannot understand my words, fine. Perhaps it would do you better to think more.
I think plenty.
And finally, Sushena is going to intervene on this conversation. And he's going to put a hand on Bhudevi's shoulder and he's going to say, Putri, beta. No matter the advice as well, there is also always a time and a place to give advice, no matter how correct. You cannot force someone's eyes to open. Only once they stumble in the dark will they learn to see the sun. And you see Bhudevi bow her head to Sushena and fold her palms as well. Go ahead, Demuna. Or sorry, Gwyn.
Gwen was just gonna say,
Sounds like someone should be taking advice on their own.
And she's going to say, and unlike you, I know how to receive it. and you hear Sushena go, Bhudevi Putri. Just very like like don't stir the pot anymore.
Stop! Don't rile up the dog.
Don't rile up the dog.
"Oh no!"
What the dog doing?
Anyways, you two seem busy. Don't mind us, we're just passing through.
Well, certainly have a good rest. You certainly deserve it.
Thanks.
Are people starting to disperse?
She's just gonna start going.
And as Thea passes by them, she will stop and just quietly say, I'm very sorry.
Oh no, it is very fine. This is normal among Wilden. Many times they rebel inside, and they just need time, patience, and a hand to guide them.
Unfortunately, many of us are running out of patience with her.
Yes, that will happen. It is unfortunate. But no matter what is the problem, it is unacceptable to cause problems to others. This is universal, regardless if you are a Wilden having problems or a human having problems.
Pi says, have fun and no mic.
Oh, we
I bet-
miss you.
And Thea will nod at that and sigh, just knowing that there's a lot of work to be done with Gwen. But she will, seeing Bhudevi standing here, she will incline her head and say, hey, Bhudevi, I hope you don't mind if I seek you out tomorrow.
I do not mind at all.
Thank you. I heard that you were an envoy of the great Manaspati, and I have many, many questions.
Amalthea,
Yes.
you see Bhudevi's eye twitch a little bit.
Okay, can I perhaps insight to see why?
Roll insight.
Okay.
You get the feeling it has something to do with fucking foreigner, as if that's going through her mind.
Wow.
As in what?
Call you a foreigner.
She's calling you a foreigner inside her mind.
And sensing this, Thea is just going to give her a bright smile and say, well, my father was the beloved of Anaspati, and I just have questions about that, that's all.
I would be happy to answer, but may I try an exercise with you, please?
Sure.
Names in Kurukshetra have great meaning. A single mispronounced syllable can change the meaning of a name completely. And the Great Father is a very venerable being. May I try to correct your pronunciation by any chance, if you would allow it?
I don't wish to cause offense. I'd be happy if you could help me correct my speech.
Thank you. All right. Where do I begin? There is an extra dirham you're putting on a letter. Oh, sorry. A dirham is an elongation of a letter. Whereas every A is a little bit shorter. Try repeating after me.
Okay.
Vanaspati.
Vanaspati.
Very close. Yes, you are getting very close. You can tell that she's getting like instantly like excited, like as you are getting closer to the pronunciation. One more time, please. Vanaspati.
Vanaspati. No, I messed that one up.
Oh, that's okay. That is okay. Vanaspati.
Vanaspati.
I know you put an A instead of an A at the first A.
Ah,
So,
okay.
yes. It is Vanaspati.
Vanaspati.
Yes, you're getting closer.
Vanaspati.
Up, Va.
Va. Oh, goodness. This is not my mother tongue. I apologize, but I want to say it right.
It is okay. You are trying. I appreciate your trying. Vanaspati.
Please, DM. She might be half Kurukshetran, but I am white. Please,
Okay, that's fair.
please.
It's okay. You got really close.
It's
I
okay.
love
Ardale.
bullying.
I'm American.
American.
I'm not even American. I'm Texan.
Okay, now say it. Texas. Like,
Texas.
Yeah, a winner spotty.
This is out of character. Do not have Mudevi come in front of me. Vanaspati.
Oh my god, you would have an aneurysm.
Seeing that Kess is looking her way, Amalthea is gonna kind of look around her and say, "What's up, Kess?"
What's the holdup?
I'm getting a pronunciation lesson.
Pronunciation lesson from who? This one. She points to Budevi.
Yes, from
That's
Lady
correct.
Mudevi.
What in the hell are you trying to say, anyways?
She looks at Mudevi and she looks really nervous, but I am trying to pronounce the Great Father Vanaspati's name correctly, and I just messed it up again.
It is okay. It takes practice.
Just Vanaspati.
Ah.
Pronunciation in front with the A. Make that an R. I will practice, Lady Budevi. Forgive me.
Oh no. It is fine. You are trying. Good luck.
Thank you. She's gonna shoot a glance at Shushena like, help me! Fucking help me!
So Shayna gives you a thumbs up and a big grin. Like you're doing great.
Yay. I say out of character. And she will at least hold her hands and incline her head and thank her for attempting to correct her clumsy Rionan speech.
And she's going to clasp her hands together to you as in return, and she's going to say, "Before I hold you up any further, do enjoy yourselves. When you are ready to see me, feel free to ask."
Thank you, I will. She's gonna go around.
Dunleus just kind of shakes his head and smiles. Nettie, I never thought that you'd have this much difficulty with languages.
I know mountain dialect. I know common. Mountain dialect. I grew up with mountain dialect, and it's very, very different from the language down here. In fact, everybody that I knew. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Everybody that I knew when I went down to Alsagard said that they couldn't understand me for the better part of 3 years.
I'm rather familiar with that myself. I had to come out into the world and only speaking Ardale for the better part of the things.
How did you manage?
Practice. Lots and lots of practice.
It looks like I have a lot of practice ahead of me.
If it makes you feel any better, Zenlius did make fun of me when I first started learning Eladrin.
It was all in good jest.
Goodbye, Setsuka. Goodbye, Vasilis. They're gonna go have fun.
Dahi.
Was it hard to pick?
Glad for that.
Was it hard
Oh,
to
go
pick up? Oh, she's asking Kessis. Just was it hard for you to pick up?
Particularly, no. But I suppose that's just all in good favor that Zenlius is a good teacher.
That's good.
He smiles to himself.
Well, I have my
If-
workout. Oh, go ahead.
If I can give you a goat stick, I would, but sadly I don't have any.
That's okay. I'll take your praise instead. And she flutters her
I
one
wasn't
good
I
eye
wasn't
at her.
talking to you.
Oh.
Damn. Damn.
And she holds up her hands in defeat.
The most I learned growing up is how to swear in at least 6 to 7 different languages.
But see, that's handy.
It's kind of all you really pick up on the street.
I would like for you to learn more, Eladriel. If you're willing to.
I'm still working on it, slowly.
I appreciate it. What about you, Nettie? Would you like to try and learn?
And when he says that, her one eye brightens up and she nods and she says, as long as you're willing to forgive me for butchering your language when I begin.
Can you roll your R's?
Quite well, actually.
Then you'll be fine.
Ah, thank goodness.
And Kes kind of lean in towards Thea and just says, Vanaspati, Vanaspati.
Vanaspati, yes.
It's
Kes,
Oh.
roll me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Roll me a stealth check really quick.
23.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, you're gonna get it.
Yeah. Boo Devi is going to turn around to you, Kes, and she's gonna say, you also mispronounced it. I must add. Would you like some lessons?
No, I don't give a
Very
fuck.
quick.
Forgive my friend. I'll practice.
Are we finally done?
Patience, Boo Devi. Patience, Boo Devi. Patience, Boo Devi.
She's like, I hate these goddamn foreigners.
I have to be honest, her immediately mentally clocking, goddamn foreigner, I do love that.
Yes,
thank you.
It's very funny. It is very funny.
Deeply funny.
Thank you.
All right, we're here. We can disperse.
So we're just waiting for the caravan now?
It seems like it, but with the Swayambara going on, I don't think it'll be for another day or so.
Alright.
I don't really know what to do.
I'm not used to having this much leisure time. I don't know what to do myself.
I still want food.
Then we can find you food.
She wags her tail at that.
Ah.
Perhaps we can even go look for shops. We do have money now. Then we do not know how long the road ahead of us is. It'd be nice to prepare.
While we still have the chance and while the lot of us will have peace.
Exactly.
Well, I'll go make sure that Gwen is fed, and I might think about going back into town.
Very well.
As you're all passing by in like this front area, Ishan Kumara and Jenma will both give you all smiles, and they fold their palms together and say, "Welcome back, my friends, to the palace." Ishan Kumara says.
And
Thank
Theo,
you.
Thea will do the foldy hand and incline her head as well and say, yes, thank you.
Did I hear that you were going to get food? I could have chefs bring you whatever you would like.
Oh, we don't need the special treatment, no. We can figure something out.
No, I think we should. We're guests after all. We should enjoy this.
Hmm.
For once, I'm actually inclined to agree with her.
And Thea raises her hands in defeat once again. Very well, then.
Yes, why feel the need to go far away and potentially have to pay? You have all the comforts I can offer you right here. Worry not.
Gwen sits right in front of.
Stanley just kind of shakes his head and has a small smile on his face, and then his smile drops, and he realizes, just to himself, muttering under his breath, "Oh shit, I have to eat now."
Does he say that loud enough for us to hear?
He's trying to say it quietly.
Roll stealth, roll stealth.
Roll stealth.
Roll stealth right now.
I stealth the shit.
Fuck you.
Oh, hey!
Hey!
Oh, hey!
Does anybody else want to roll?
Anyone else want to hear him?
That's a Nuna moment. It is Gwen, so she doesn't
I'm-
give a rat's ass.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fail anyways. Doesn't matter.
I mean, why not?
Yeah,
Aw.
Does Elise want to try?
I can try, but I don't know what to do with this information.
Don't worry, I have
Alright.
something
Roll.
to say.
Yeah.
Also bad roll.
Damn.
Alright, so
what about
Gwen, you're the
Jenna?
only one.
Getting owned.
What about
Oh,
Jenna?
You want Jenma to roll? Okay, hold on.
Why not?
What?
It could be funny.
Perception.
It
Okay.
could be funny.
I am-
Wisdom modifier,
No, he could be crit. He could crit.
You could grit.
and then half level.
Oh,
14.
poor baby.
All right,
He is
so
level
Gwen,
10.
Gwen, you were the only one who heard that.
Yeah. So, hearing Zenlius. Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Hearing Zenlius sort of mutter this to himself, her ear flicks over towards him, and she turns her face, and gets a little bit of a grin on her face.
Why don't you come and eat with us, Zelius?
Hey, yo.
He just kind of glares at her. Does not trust her.
I mean, understandable.
You have to take care of yourself now, you know.
How is it that everything you say is so threatening?
I'm just good at it.
Sensing the tension starting to build, Thea will look back to Gemma and Ishan Kumar and once again fold her hands and incline her head and say, is there anywhere in particular that you would like for us to go, or?
The gardens have some tables that you could make use of.
Let's see.
So, like, these tables right here.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Gwen is already off.
And Thea does look back to the gang to see if people will come with her, because if people are not coming with her, she's not going by herself.
Don't worry, I'm coming with you.
Thank you.
Oh, you're under Elliot now.
Oh god, I tripped. Oh god.
Oh no.
It's okay, he's happy.
Stay for the bedroom, you two. Jeez.
Ayo.
Later.
Hey, yo!
Yo!
Yo.
What?
Ah, sorry!
Oh my god, what the hell?
We're trying to get everybody over there. There we go.
Gwen is sitting at the entrance of the gardens, waiting.
Mhm.
Her
Oh my
tail
God,
flicking
don't do these.
impatiently. Oh my god.
But Caleb, you asked him if he was coming, right? Oh, it looks like
Yeah,
everybody's
yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
Amazing.
This is gonna be interesting.
How does Temple even move like that?
It's really impressive, I'm not gonna lie.
It's kind of amazing, actually.
My assumption
It-
would be that
I feel like that's illegal.
It must be a bard thing because I do the exact same thing with Litany.
Thea has taken a seat. Did Gwyn just immediately dive under the table that Thea sat at?
Which table is she sitting at?
Sit over
Oh.
here.
Okay.
Everybody's grouping up.
We sat at this table, right next
At
to the
least-
flowers.
At least should sit next to that. Yeah. Here comes Vijaya Kumara.
I'm just wondering, what do you mean?
He's a lottie coming. Oh my god.
Oh my God, the goat zooming.
my theory is that Tempo can do that because he's been to the Feywild so many times. It's
Yes!
like part of the Feywild shit.
It's he's literally face stepping.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
God and
Damn.
anime on my side.
Why
Real
doesn't
Feywild
Nuna do that?
sojourn.
Real Feywild situation.
Wait, so does Temple not walk? Does he just like phase in and out?
It'd be deeply funny.
It'd be deeply
That would be
funny.
deeply funny.
Where is Elliot going to sit, DM?
Oh fuck, I forgot about Elliot.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. Yay.
There's no seat there.
We're gonna
one
use
sec, I
theater of
gotta
the mind.
Mad.
Yeah, well, I don't want to use seat of mine. All right, how about
Wait.
not?
He's on the table.
Wait, is,
He'll keep Tempo company.
wait,
Aw.
what?
He'll keep
Oh,
Tempo company.
Oh, that's nice of him.
Thea
Is it
sitting
on?
across from the fucking dog.
Elliot is leaving these two women alone. That is a bad idea.
Wait, what do you mean?
Alone?
She has-
The whole
she has
party's
Hess
here.
and Elise right there.
That is true. He's keeping an eye on the situation from a distance.
I do love the mental
Oh.
image of Thea sitting at this chair, and across from her there is a dog sitting in this chair staring at her.
And she's actually sitting in the chair.
Yeah.
And Thea has her elbows on the table, and she's kind of like cupping at her face with a hand, just kind of resting, and she's staring at her, and she's just, "Are you not going to shift back? That doesn't even look remotely comfortable."
Why would I? Okay, fine.
You like being tall?
I like being something.
And she leaves it at that.
I'm sure she just wants more forehead kisses.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
Oh,
Sly, you were gonna say something?
no, I said cannon.
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 Cannonball.
Well, in that form, that would be the only way that she'd be able to get them.
Gwyn gives Zenlius a little glare.
And Thea looks over her shoulder at him, just like, "Man, don't dunk on me like this."
He just doesn't look at her or anything. Doesn't look at anyone. He's just looking at Duoth and rubbing under Duoth's chin. Just yeah.
I'm on the other side of this wall.
He's reaching through the
That's a
window.
really long sentence.
The DM slips descent from the sky through the ceiling and wah her on the forehead.
Yes.
DM, what are these people doing over here?
They're mad chilling in the garden, just appreciating the beauty.
They're not being like fucking foreigners at us.
Oh my god.
No. Nah, they're nice. They're nice. After about 15 to 20 minutes or so, you hear the wheels of a cart just chugging along the floor as it's Jenma who was sent by Ishan Kumara to serve you all food, and rather than take an order or anything like that, he is bringing out a whole feast of different things that you could potentially just eat. So he's bringing things like, as far as meats go, there's like chicken curries, there's like lamb, there's fish curries, there's like and mutton as well. So like fish, lamb, chicken, mutton.
It's time for Elise to inhale a whole chicken. Again.
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 Actually,
It's not time for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay because the chicken isn't like even like a whole chicken. It's already in pieces.
Mhm.
So,
I would be confused
like-
if there was a curry with just a whole chicken in front of me.
yeah, exactly.
What does that look like?
That would be so funny.
Compositionally?
We're not. The curry is inside. It's been stuffed inside
Oh
the
my
whole
God.
chicken.
Oh my
Curry
Oh my
god.
god.
That's horrifying.
Okay, well now I want to know what that tastes like.
Oh
I'm gonna
no.
look at- okay, while you continue, I'm gonna look that up.
Oh no.
As far as vegetarian dishes go, there's like lentil curries, there's chickpeas, there's paneer, and there's like, I almost said dal, but that's literally lentil curry. And there's like pakoras and everything. So there's like a lot of vegetarian options and non-vegetarian options. And you also see biryani, which is like this rich saffron rice with spices and colorfulness and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Is there vindaloo?
You said what now?
Is there vindaloo?
My
Vindaloo?
brother and Krishna, do you mean Vindaloo?
Yes, vindaloo. Vindaloo. My bad. Sorry.
Vindaloo?
My brother and
I-
Krishna.
Brother, just say answer it.
We already had this conversation.
Yes, there's Vindaloo! I think he said there's Vindaloo!
Yeah, there's Vindaloo. There's
I
Vindaloo.
didn't hear him say that at all. My bad.
Wow.
There's Vindaloo.
I'll have
There's
that.
there's
I'll have that
there's
then.
there's Vindaloo. There's Keema. There's Rogan Josh. You got everything.
All right, thank y'all. I'll have the vindaloo. All right, you fucker.
The Vindaloo.
As the food is passed around, Thea is going to very happily take some biryani for herself as well as some seasoned chicken because
Hell yeah.
this was a very rare treat for her and her family because importing up to Riona and then taking it all the way up to Mount fucking Australis was very expensive and very difficult. So it was a very rare
Yeah.
treat for her and her sisters to get Kurukshetran
Would have
food.
been pretty hard. I should also mention there are parathas, there's naan, and there's rotis.
Yay, bread,
Bread.
bread.
I should also mention there's jalebi and gulab jam.
Yes, jalebi! But once the
Are
cart,
there,
go ahead.
are there utensils or we're eating with our hands?
Because you're foreigners, they will give you utensils.
Oh my
Nah, I'm eating my hands. 'Cause I'm a
Thea is
barbarian.
also eating with her hands.
I'm a barbarian.
It's
All right,
okay.
hell yeah,
Gwen's also eating with her hands. She is stuffing her plate full.
hell yeah.
That's what we're supposed to do.
Yes, yes. Now eat.
Oh, okay.
Not the left hand,
At least-
right hand.
Zenlis
Oh,
has his gloves
God.
on still, and he's just like,
Lisa looks at his big fucking. Lisa looks at the spiky gauntlet on his left hand and the deeply ornate shit on his right hand. It's like, oh, these are both bad options.
Genma will hold out utensils for anyone who does not want to eat with their hands.
Tempo's gonna reach out for utensils,
Alright, he will give you utensils.
and he will place them to the side, but eat with his hands anyway.
No, that's what I do too.
Yeah, it's good to have the option.
Zenlis just takes the utensils and just kind of sets them down in front of him, but he's just still looking at the food, trying to decide what in the hell to eat.
Mm-hmm. Once the tray is once all the food is dispersed amongst the tables, Thea will incline her head and say, "Thank you, and tell your brother thank you as well."
And Genma's going to give a nod and he's going to say, "Of course, it is my pleasure to serve." Okay, I shall leave you to it. Have an enjoyable meal. If you need anything else that you would like food. He places a bell on the table.
Woohoo! You honor us with such care. Thank you again.
It is simply my duty, and I am following my brother's orders.
But still, I am grateful regardless.
Well, I am grateful for your gratitude.
Oh, here we go again.
Please don't get started with this.
Very well. And he will give another bow with palms folded, and he will yeet.
Off he goes! Thea has already started quietly eating.
This was probably the only eating session where I did not have to look shit up.
Of course
That's
you
really
did.
funny. Gwen just
Yes,
mutters.
God.
Just checking if you're eating at all.
I'll be honest, I don't know what any of this is.
It's good. That's all you need to care. That's all you need to think about. It's good.
And Thea will turn in her chair and say, "How good are you with spice?"
Not particularly.
Avoid that, and that, as well as this, and this, and this, and this. This right here should be good for you.
I was going to say, is there anything that I could eat?
Yes, there is.
Well, thank you.
Of course. Turns back in her seat.
Normally, if I don't know what something tastes like, I just try eating all of it. And like something's gotta fit.
That's a good way to think
Awesome
about
as
it, too.
I think you were saying something, Awesome as?
Oh, it's the moment's kind of passed. It's fine.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
Kets will be starting as Elias to see his reaction to the food.
Take some of it. And he just kind of has a bite. Does a little nod. It's not bad.
Remember what we talked about blessings and how we savor every moment. Savor it.
Savor it.
I'll get right on that.
Let him have his space, Cass.
But he's got a smile on his face regardless.
Mm-hmm.
He has a smile on his face regardless.
Thea will kind of glance over to Elise to make sure that he's eating a little bit, because she noticed that the last 2 times he's been eating, it wasn't all that much, which is very strange for him.
I mean, he ain't inhaling like normal, but he is eating a bit more as of being around here.
Mm-hmm. And she nods approvingly at that and makes sure that Elliot and Tempo are doing okay before she returns to her own food.
Alright, party.
Yeah?
I want
Is it
you
poison?
all
You want us all?
to roll
Is it poisoned?
endurance.
It's
Wait,
poisoned.
to roll what?
Endurance.
Endurance.
Oh boy.
I can't-
Is this spice
I'm
endurance?
multi-
Oh, endurance!
Multi, you get a
Elise!
plus-
Oh fuck. Why did I roll it twice? Ignore the second one.
Elise?
Multi,
Yeah?
Okay,
Amalthea, you get a +2 bonus to this endurance check, Amalthea.
Yay! 20. Not bad.
Alright, so I'll go down the list, the row. Tempo, go ahead and roll
The
for me
most
as well.
out of character
Endurance
thing for me to ever roll bad on.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Oh my god. And Elliot too.
Oh, where is Elliot?
I do like
there you
spice
are.
too.
Alright. Time to go down the list. Cass, you feasted with Kurukshetran people before, and you can... The tastes are familiar to you, and the spice as well. You are easily acquainted with. You are shrugging off the spice as if you can't even feel it, almost.
Easy. GG next.
Zenlius, you don't know how, but you are able to endure the spice pretty well, actually. For someone who's so unfamiliar with it. Perhaps it might have helped that Amalthea pointed out what not to eat, but yeah, you're enduring the spiciness of even some of the more mild stuff pretty well.
Oh, hell yeah.
Elise, the recent experiences you've had with your appetite and your palate, normally you would be able to endure this completely fine, but for some reason you are sweating here in your seat as you're having this feast of a food with spicy food and everything. It's delicious, subjectively.
I'm
still
playing
very
Elise.
spicy.
He doesn't stop.
He doesn't stop. That's so fair. Hunter, you're able to endure it pretty fine as well, actually.
Don't take the second roll. It's only the first one.
Oh,
Okay.
I rolled it twice
Hunter.
accidentally.
You are not enduring it that well, actually. Your tongue feels like it's on fire, tingling and almost numb.
She is focusing even harder. She continues to eat through the pain.
Oh my god. Okay.
She's taking the pain as a challenge.
See.
Dude, how dare you approach me?
Yeah.
yeah.
Then dinner the next morning. Why am I shitting my brains out?
I have a question.
Are her leaves turning red?
Oh
they're
my god.
wilting, they're
Unfortunate
wilting.
question.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Damuna doesn't need to eat.
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't.
Damuna
Yeah, she doesn't.
shit.
Yeah, probably. If she
Yeah, if
eats,
she eats.
probably.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
she eats, she's gonna have to shit.
Do you have like a whole? Do you have a whole system in there that just goes completely unused until it needs to be?
I guess.
Apparently.
Don't ask
I
the
think
magic.
evolutionary
Yeah.
wise, they would take that away from you over time, but it's fine.
Move on.
I mean, it's not
please.
like so she ate before, and then she started not having to eat. So she had the system. It's like it didn't disappear. It's still there.
Damn.
She gets everything from the sun now.
Photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis.
Yes.
Fucking hive mind right there.
My fucking 20, I rolled so bad.
Amalthea, you have a history with this kind of food, but it's been a long time for you.
Mm-hmm.
You're having a hard time. Your spice tolerance has dwindled in the past recent years.
Yeah, but she's definitely sweating. She's taking frequent sips of her lassi, but she's still going.
Did I say there was lassi? Did I say it? No, there's lassi.
Wow.
The thing is that I figured that if there were beverages, there would be lassi.
Absolutely.
Yay.
Ironically, lassi isn't even like that popular in India. It's more of like a Western Indian thing than
That's really funny.
like
It is.
an Indian. Yeah, I don't think I've ever like actually seen lassi too much in India. It's always been, like
Valid.
in American
It
restaurants.
was well. The
but-
thing is that we're foreigners. It was brought out for us dirty foreigners.
Yes.
Exactly. Tempo, you're able to endure the spice really well, actually. I give a thumbs up. Good job, Tempo.
Aww.
Yay, tempo!
For spicy
And
food.
Elliot's tongue is a little numb, but otherwise he's eating it pretty all right.
Yay!
Seeing Danuna, I kind of struggle, but keep going. Because I'm just gonna ask, is like, are you alright over there?
I'm quite fine.
Your leaves are wilting.
Oh, it's just spicy.
It is hot, yes.
The pain makes me feel more alive.
That's a terrifying way of looking at it.
Oh.
Locobo.
Are
She
you gonna
glances
finish
up.
hot?
What was that? What did he say?
Are you gonna finish that? Damnuna, you don't have to let them know that you don't like the food. I will be your disposal. If you so if it so pleases you.
Squints the hell at Tempo.
You are not touching my food. This is mine.
There's still an entire card if you want more, Tempo.
It's not about more. I just don't want to see her struggle.
No,
I'm
let her-
fine.
Let her do as she pleases. She's fine.
Okay. Fair enough. And Tempo's just like, goes over here, asks Elliot, "How are you doing with your plate?"
Oh, it's delicious actually. It's a little bit spicy, so my
Waiter! We'll take
No.
more at this table here. We're going for seconds, possibly thirds.
Tempo. If you want to ask anybody, you should ask him. And Kes will point to Elise.
Elise is strong. He's
Why am I getting?
probably got an iron gut, right, Elise?
Why am I getting called out right now?
Elise,
I'm keeping fucking quiet and
You're- Elise,
You-
Elise, your face is so red. Are you okay?
You are literally
I'm
sweating.
normally red.
I think I see steam coming out of your ears.
Red is the standard state.
This is standard state. So
So
as
Elise
Temp,
kind of,
like,
oh,
oh, no, go, Elise,
so Elise just kind of reaches up and carefully puts a hand on Elise's forehead, just like, does that help at all? He just makes his hand cool.
Oh, man.
Yep.
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 So right before Tempo went, waiter, we'll take seconds and thirds. In the hallway over here, Vijay Kumara is approaching this direction before he stops next to Janma. And he's going to say, Janma, let's get some food, you and I. It's been a while since we've caught up, cousin. Brother. Bye. And Janma's going to say, oh, I would love to, but I'm currently serving our brother's guests right now. After they're done eating, I will be sure to join you. And Vijay Kumar is going to give a nod before saying, okay, I will wait for you. And then it's very audible, waiter, we'll take seconds, thirds, even at the table. And Jenma's going to say, oh, that's my cue, I will be back. And then Jenma is going to go downstairs, and in a matter of like 2 to 3 minutes, he's pushing up another cart of food with
Oh my god.
seconds and thirds.
Hello again, Janma.
Hello, here you are. I have more food.
Yes, thank you. Although, if someone asks for fourths and fifths, just don't listen to him. Please, thank you.
Are you sure?
Yes, we're completely fine.
All right. Well, what about thirds? Because this is only second, technically.
You can leave that there.
Don't worry about the thirds. I think by the time we get through this, none of us will be able to move.
All right. Allow me to clear off some of your plates and dishes.
Thea has been stacking her stuff very politely and very neatly.
Aww.
Cass will hand over her plate as well and take seconds.
He will
Alice is
take
still
away
working on
your...
his one.
Take your time. I will be back to collect your dirty dishes if you haven't finished. But for now, I will take these. And he zooms.
Gwyn is slightly staring at the seconds as if they are her mortal enemy.
There are non-spicy options, you know.
And why would I choose the easy way?
Because all of the food is good. Why cause yourself unnecessary suffering?
But where's the fun in that?
Seems like you're talking to a masochist.
Unfortunately, so it seems.
I mean, I'm not the one about to suffer for this.
And she grabs another plate.
What? That's diabolical.
Thea does not look impressed. She just kind of stares, just blankly, just shrug. Not giving her the reaction.
Ah.
Do we have to roll again for endurance?
Hmm.
Oh, no.
Please
Yeah.
don't. Yes,
Yeah,
okay.
Okay, hold on. Okay. If you rolled less than a 29 on the last one,
Okay.
Roll this next endurance with a -5 penalty.
Excellent.
shit.
I'm
Hey,
ready.
is my plus?
I'm not,
Am I?
I'm not
is,
even
is
eating
it,
that much.
Is it -3 for me?
Oh, I'm fine
No.
then, because I critted.
You did crit.
Let's go.
Alright,
But
here
is
I
it
go.
Is it -3 for me or still -5?
Roll the 32.
-5.
What's -5
Alright.
and +2?
The +2 has gone away because her tongue is now sensitive from the spice.
Damn.
Ah,
I'm not
yeah.
even eating that
Oh, no.
much. I
That's the
can't
same
believe I have
roll.
to roll this.
That's the same
Are you-
roll.
Well, are you still taking seconds?
I don't think Elise is. I think I'm good.
You don't think? Alright, in that case, you don't have to roll Elise. It's only for people who are taking seconds and rolled a 29 or lower. Or sorry, lower than 29.
Yeah. She took something that she thought might not be as hot, but nah, it's torching her ass.
That's fair. Let me roll for Elliot. He also going for seconds. Damn. Okay.
He's God, chiefing it.
Alright, so
Hey, Tempo, did you go for seconds?
I did, but I rolled the 32.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
32. But I see it in 29.
No, he rolled a 29
Oh.
last time.
Oh,
He doesn't.
Okay.
So
oh, I thought I rolled 32. Oh, my bad.
Oh, wait, no worries, no worries.
Roll that shit.
does he
Roll
have
that
to?
endurance.
No.
If
Wait,
it's
I'm-
seconds-
He rolled
Oh, wait,
29
no.
or, or
That's right,
higher.
that's right.
Yeah.
He rolls again, just doesn't take the -5 penalty. I should have mentioned that part.
But you
Okay.
said anyone that rolled a 29 or higher doesn't have to roll.
Yeah, you did say that. That's why.
Yeah,
I was
that's-
like,
Tempo rolled
Wait, did I?
29. Yes, you did.
mhm.
That's why
You did.
Cass
Okay, I
isn't
meant-
rolling.
Sorry, I meant if you rolled a 29 and are going for seconds, you don't take the -5, but lower than a 29, you take the -5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I
Got
meant.
it. So
Okay.
So I have to roll again?
Yeah, but you don't take the penalty. You don't take the penalty. Wait, you have a 27 right there. What do you mean? You already rolled.
Well, that was like before the stipulation. I pre-rolled.
Oh, you pre-roll?
Yeah.
Still fine.
I mean, you still feel fine is the thing with that 27.
Let's go.
So, Cass, you feel fine still. Demnuna, you're actually, or sorry, Hunter. I'm not gonna call you Gwen. Fuck you.
wow, so mean. Why you bully
I am
her?
so mean. I am so mean. Gwen, you're actually holding up better than the first time. You feel like you're getting acclimated, in fact, like
Oh my
somehow.
goodness.
Amalthea, you are having a hard time still. Elliot's doing better, and Tempo, you're having a little bit more of a hard time.
Yeah, but finally, since she's not feeling any better and it's getting down, Thea will give up and push her plate away. She has her face in her hands, just like,
Perhaps Anlius can put his cold hand on your forehead this time.
I'm not sure if we're at that stage of friendship yet.
Gwyn looks over to Amalthea and looks at her plate.
She cracks her fingers open, sensing that she's looking at her.
Are you going to finish that?
What do you think?
She reaches over and takes the plate.
Mhm. Does that count as thirds? Does she have to roll again? Hello.
I'll do it. I'll fucking do it.
I heard, you know, it's funny. He thought about it either way. He's like, sorry.
Monty, how much did you eat, by the way?
I would say
conservative.
I'd say half the plate.
Yeah, roll again.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, you're powering through this now. It's no longer a problem for you. In fact, your tongue has gone so numb you can't even feel the spice anymore. You can just eat.
She is ascended.
Gwyn is so smoked right now. She's like, I just fucking beat this meal.
Thea is now sipping at another drink. This time it's pineapple. Actually, not pineapple juice. That'll burn her tongue. It's just water.
Yeah. Elise just kind of looks at her and goes, "Would you like that colder?"
Yes, please. And she holds the glass out for him.
He just
There's
pokes a finger at it, and it just kind of gets colder.
Yay. She
This
He like
coconut
touches
water
the
too.
glass.
Coconut water.
Thea
You
can
know,
have the coconut water. I cannot.
you know those videos where it was like music was invented at like $11.99. It was like refrigerators were invented at so and so, and then you just have Zenlia's freezing everything.
Yeah.
And with the coconut water, much cooler. Thea is going to take a sip, and then she's gonna put the glass up against her forehead, like, ugh.
Thank you for the warnings, by the way.
You're welcome. It's been a long time since I've had good, authentic good Turno. It's getting me.
So,
Alright.
have you had your fill, Gwen?
That was nice. I don't think I've had a meal like that in quite a while.
Since Lothar's dinner party, I think. She says slightly muffled because she's taking a sip of the coconut water.
Well, nothing quite as spicy was there. I suppose so.
Most of the go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, really quick. Who has finished eating and who has not finished eating?
Thea is done.
Lance is done.
At least done.
Alright. Do you guys have
Yeah.
do you guys have
Is there-
leftovers or no?
Lance has a little bit.
Is there desserts?
Yeah, there's a gulab jam and jalebi.
I'll take the blah.
You're gonna take the fruity ice water. Cool.
Oh, then what's the other choice?
So jalebi is like a deep fried confecture with honey on top of it, and gulab jam are like, I don't want to call them donut balls, but they're like donut balls covered in syrup.
I'll take that.
Okay, gulab jam, hell yeah.
Cass will go for a third. It's like a smaller portion though, just because she's
Okay,
into the
sounds-
food.
Hell yeah. Roll me an endurance anyway. I don't give a fuck. Roll me an endurance.
Just fight and then didn't do anything.
What's
else.
up, brother?
Oh hell yeah.
Hell yeah, you're fine.
Honestly,
what's up, honey?
Gwen's plate's pretty clean, but she looks like she wants to lick her plate.
Oh my
Oh.
god!
And Elise, what did you say just a second ago? I don't think I caught that.
Elise finished his plate, but that was about it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Tempo, are you done? Tempo, are you done?
After dessert, and
Yeah, after dessert, yeah.
yeah, after dessert, I'll be done.
So, Genma packs up any excess food that you guys might have, and you see him put like this rune of preservation on the bags,
Oh
so that way
my.
you can have them later if you would like. He cleans up your like dirty dishes that you're done with, puts them on the cart, and then he will place small finger bowls in front of each of you.
Oh, you
filled
have to
with
wash your
water.
hands?
I should have said finger bowls. I should have just said bowls, and hopefully I was gonna hope that one of you drank it. Because that would have been really funny.
It'd been funny if
Lance would
what?
not have known what to do.
Yeah, it would have been really funny. But yeah, Zenly, it would have been really funny if like Zenly started drinking, or like anyone started drinking, and it was
No,
like,
he wouldn't drink it. He'd just look at me and be like, why do we have a bowl of water?
No, Thea, who
Yeah,
has been eating
it's
with her
the
hands.
soup. No.
She is already washing her hands.
hell yeah,
Lance has been using utensils, so he doesn't have to.
Mhm.
that's fair.
Gwen also washes her hands. She splashes a little on her face too.
Ah. And Jen was going to. Oh yeah, no, go ahead, Kiss.
Cass will suck the curry off her fingertips before washing her hands.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And Jen was going to say, I hope the meal pleased you.
It was very delicious, thank you.
It was.
Very good. I'm glad to hear that. I will pass along the compliments to the chef.
Please do.
Please.
Is there anything else that you would need of me?
Aside from Tempo's desserts, I don't think so.
Very well. The gulab jam's already there, so it was like
Yeah,
it came
yeah.
with the meal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he's going to head on off.
Yay.
Off he goes.
Thea,
Yeah.
as she's cleaning, she feels something underneath the table.
What is it?
It's a foot.
What is it doing?
Hey, footsies, bro.
She's found one of Thea's legs and she's rubbing her foot against it.
And
Aww.
she kind of takes a breath, but doesn't really acknowledge what she's doing. She just, in fact, she's actually thumbing through one of her bags.
Okay.
She's looking for the book of poems written by your dad that she bought earlier. If you want her attention, you might have to try a little harder.
That's not hard. Engages claws.
And feeling the claws up against her, like she jumps a little and looks at her, just what?
What's got you so jumpy?
You just clawed me.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I don't know where these legs of mine are going.
Squint. You're not sorry at all.
She is smirking.
But Thea finds the book and she takes another sip of water and she clears her throat and she opens up the book and she looks around everybody and says, "Does anybody want to hear a poem while we're relaxing?"
Go for it.
All right. And she's gonna thumb through. And she's looking for a shorter one so that way she doesn't bore everybody to death. We got it right here. Give me just a second. I'm trying to find a good one. You bastard. Alright, but she finds one, and she clears her throat, and it's her first time reading it too. Since these are all her father's early works, and this won't take me very long, but she's gonna read out loud, just, "There is a place between two strands of trees, where the grass grows uphill, and the old revolutionary road breaks off into shadows. Near a meeting house abandoned by the persecuted who disappeared into those shadows. I've walked there picking mushrooms at the edge of dread, but don't be fooled. This isn't an Alcigardian poem. This is not somewhere else but here, our country moving closer to its own truth and dread, its own ways of making people disappear." And she pauses for a second and goes, "That's rather grim." But she continues, "I won't tell you where the place is, the dark mesh of the woods, meeting the unmarked strip of light, ghost-ridden crossroads, leaf mold paradise. I know already who wants to buy it, sell it, make it disappear. And I won't tell you where it is. So why do I tell you anything? Because you still listen. Because in times like these, to have you listen at all, it's necessary to talk about the trees." And she sits back after she's done and says, "Huh. I was expecting some more lighthearted work like the ones on the other side, but..." What was that?
I think that was a sneeze.
Oh my goodness.
Bless you to whoever sneezed.
Yes.
That was rather grim.
Huh.
Are you sure these are poems and not warnings?
And she kind of studies the poem and she puts a hand on the page and say, "I guess he ran away for a reason."
I rather liked
Of course you did.
And over Hunter's shoulder, a familiar voice speaks up, and Vijay Kumar says, "I recognize that poem. It was written by Lord Tulsidas.
Thea looks up and nods and said, "Indeed, I picked up this book earlier today."
You might very much enjoy his poems, then. You're a bard, aren't you?
I am, yes.
Yes, it might be very insightful for you.
And she smiles, having been raised on that said man's ladder poems. And she nods and says, "I've yet to read through the whole book, but I'm looking forward to it. He has a great sense of meter."
I'm glad you've already come to appreciate his works, then.
Oh, there's this one, and she'll clear her throat again. This one's a little happier. "The night is black and the forest has no end. A million people thread it in a million ways. We have trysts to keep in the darkness, but where or with whom, of that we are unaware. But we have this faith that a lifetime's bliss will appear any minute with a smile on its lips. Scents, touches, sounds, snatches of songs brush us, pass us, give us delightful shocks. Then peradventure there's a flash of lightning. Whoever I see in that instant I fall in love with. I call to that person and cry, this life is blessed. For your sake, such miles I have traversed. Of all those others who came close and moved off in the darkness, I don't know if they exist or not." She actually once again stops and just reads the poem. It seems like she is very lost in thought, because she's used to her father's poems about finding oneself and being in love and how much happiness he had. And these ones, it seems like when he wrote these, he was very sad indeed. But for now, she closes the book and tucks it away, and she looks for her own songbook where some of his later poems were written. But she doesn't read it. But she doesn't read aloud just yet, just in case people want to talk.
Mind if I try to lighten the mood?
Sure.
A great Rheonan king was once asked by an Alcigardian lord what he thought of Alcigardian civilization. The great king replied, "Ah yes, that would be a great idea."
Quinn snorts.
She laughs.
Kess kind of just like face palms, but she has a smile underneath it, and she's kind of shaking her head.
That was when we told back home.
I like that
And
one.
Vijay Kumar's gonna say, "You know, you're not wrong with that joke. Alcigard is..." And then Jenma sort of kicks Vijay Kumara underneath the table, and he's gonna say, "Ratashri, we shouldn't say things like that about people." And Vijay Kumara rolls his eyes. "I'll let your imaginations fulfill that. Blah. Never mind. Never mind."
You won't cause much offense at this table if that's what you're worried about.
Worried? I never have a worry.
Is that a bluff?
I'd no roll insight.
Okay. Runs to my insight. I don't see
Wow.
I see nothing.
Can other people roll?
Of course.
That's my fucking insight. Okay.
Oh,
my
god.
god.
The duality of D&D
Calm
players.
down, Gwen!
Gwyn, your crits.
Calm down!
Congrats, we've averaged a roll of 10.
Well, for those of you who didn't crit fail, unfortunately, and roll a 21 or higher, you can tell that regardless of whether Vijay Kumara does or does not have concerns, he's just playing it off as, "I'm so tough, I never feel fear."
I have one for you, Vijay Kumara.
All right, I'm listening.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Owls go.
Owls go who?
That's
Ah!
right. You do know that one.
Good job.
Okay, now that's just
So
patronizing.
We fuck, I forgot the name of the place Elise is from.
Baru?
Faru, thank you. We had there's a pretty common version of that one, or that type of joke in Faru, actually. It's where you go knock knock and it's who there. And it's stabs. And then when they say stabs who, they just kind of stab you.
No.
Children really like doing that.
Gwyn starts to chuckle at that one.
And Vijay Kumar is going to nod sagely and he's going to say, I can get behind that joke.
I agree.
There were a lot of stabbings, I'm not certain you want to.
As long as I'm doing the stabbings and not the other way around.
Gwyn raises the brow at Vijay.
And Vijay Kumar is going to meet your gaze, Gwyn, and he's going to say, what is it?
Oh, just wondering what kind of stabbing you're implying.
With a knife? How else would you stab someone?
Gwyn rolls her eyes.
Just Gwyn, don't you do it!
Oh, how naive.
Am I missing something here?
She's making a dirty joke at your expense, my prince.
Of course she is, because she's 12.
Well, I unfortunately don't understand.
Let's leave it like that.
You'll find out when you're older.
I'm 20.
We are not
Just
having.
a child.
We are not having another sex talk. I believe the first one was in his presence, anyways.
Oh no, it's come full circle.
Oh my god, it has.
Wait. Is that what you're talking about? Sex?
Yes, my prince. She was making a
Oh,
sex joke at
God.
your expense.
Oh, come on. How daft must you really be?
Daft? I'm not daft. You're daft.
Am I? I'm not the one that's failing to see the innuendo.
Perhaps you're
It's
just
a
very
cultural
short-memory then.
difference.
What was it that Zenlia said?
Perhaps you're just poor at delivering them.
Anyways. What were we going on about again?
I was reading poetry and we got off on a tangent.
Yes, it seems so.
Anyway, who wants to hear one last poem that my father wrote? She holds up her actual songbook. This one's actually happy.
Wait, did you say your father is Tulsidas your father?
But I didn't say that. No, because she was
You
talking.
just said that.
My father. This is his songbook. This is my father's songbook, and she holds up her personal songbook. He can
Don't
inside
bluff
if he
for me.
wants.
Don't bluff
Okay.
for me.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay.
Just say,
fine.
just say you have two gay fathers. That's it. Easy.
I do. That's
mean-
true.
It's true.
That's
Yeah.
a true
Wow.
statement.
That's a bad. I am rolling.
Wait,
like
why'd you
shit.
roll so bad today? Hello?
Oh my god, I'm rolling like shit.
It's okay. Just
Yeah, he's
no.
weak.
Okay.
He sees it.
And Vijay Kumara is going to see through your lie, and he's going to stare right at you, Amalthea.
Yeah. And she's holding her songbook to her chest, and she's kind of slowly sinking down into her seat.
I would like to hear the poem.
Oh.
He says, completely just not bringing up the elephant in the room now that he's confirmed it.
Sure. And she sits back up. And she cracks it open. She looks at Setsuka like, help me! Fucking help me!
Setsuka is going to give you a shit-eating grin.
Oh my god. Abandoned by my own system. Abandoned in my time of need. And she cracks open her songbook. All of his later poems she'd copied down into her songbook as she grew up. And so she finds the one that she was talking about, and she clears her throat. Just double checking. I'm trying to find one that isn't awfully long, because unfortunately these are long. Here we go. A moment of happiness of you and I sitting on the veranda upon the mountaintop. Apparently two, but one in soul, you and I. We feel the flowing water of life here, you and I, and the garden's beauty and the birds singing. The stars will be watching us, and we will show them what it is to be a thin crescent moon. You and I unselfed will be together, indifferent to idle speculation, you and I. The parrots of heaven will be cracking sugar as we laugh together, you and I, in one form upon this earth, and in another in a timeless sweet land.
Suddenly smiles at that and goes, "That was beautiful."
He wrote many of these for my father and for me and my siblings.
How romantic.
He was a romantic at heart, yes.
That was much happier than the previous poems.
I couldn't tell you why, unfortunately. My childhood was one of great happiness, and he was always smiling and laughing. But he did not talk about the past, nor where he came from.
Well, if memory serves correctly, Raja Tulsidas is from Shera Kingdom. If you go to Shera Kingdom, it will be in the west, in the jungles, close to Avad and Magad.
What direction did he say?
West.
Mm.
East!
That's why I was sitting
East.
there like, brother.
East!
He still remembers what a compass is.
We'll be going east anyway. We might pass through Shera on our way to our goal.
You do? I hope you enjoy yourself. Shera has a very old culture of music and festivities and dance and arts.
And she smiles at that. But there is a quick... She's looking right at him, and there is a quick telepathic nudge in his direction.
To Vijayakumara?
Yes.
He will open up his mind.
I would appreciate it if you don't tell anybody of this.
And he'll give a nod.
Mm-hmm. And she shuts off the connection, the message clearing through. And she just kind of closes the book and smiles awkwardly and says, "Okay, are we done here, gang?"
I believe so.
I would agree.
Okay.
DM, how much time has passed, DM?
It would be close to like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock right now.
The
5
sun is
o'clock,
setting.
5 o'clock, 5:30.
Well, do you have any ideas of what else we want to do for the night, or is everyone going to go on their merry way until the carriages arrive?
I had plans, but I need to reevaluate them.
Gwyn looks at Thea.
Thea looks at her.
You had plans, you say?
Did.
What kind of plans?
And she looks to Setsuka and says, well, so DM, it is past the winter solstice now, right?
Yeah.
She looks to Setsuka and says, I missed your birthday, little one. How about we make up for it?
Oh, it was my birthday, really?
On the winter solstice. You were in a
Emily
Pat?
blinks.
Really?
I didn't even know that. Happy birthday, Satsuka.
Thank
You're
you.
kidding me.
And Thea looks over her shoulder and says, yes, she was born on the winter solstice during a blizzard, I might add. Chose the most inconvenient time to be born. You look surprised. Why is that?
That's my birthday as well.
Oh,
No kidding.
Birthday besties. Birthday twins.
happy birthday, Zenlius.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. I suppose.
Happy birthday, Zenlius.
Yes, happy
And-
birthday.
And to you as well.
Happy
Setsuka.
birthday.
Are we done?
Well, Setsuka, I have some wine now that you're old enough to have it, and I have some sweets in my room with your name on it.
Oh, sis, did you think I was drinking wine? Or, sorry, do you think I wasn't drinking wine before?
Was grandfather feeding you wine before it was legal?
No, I was having it before after I got away from grandpa, everything. It's legal in some countries, like Asgard.
Either way, there is still wine with your name on it.
Yay.
What is Elise looking at Duoth for?
We were all saying a phrase multiple
yeah.
times in front of a bird.
Oh, right. Birthday.
Thank you, Duoth.
There's curry on Duat's beak. And feathers.
Where
Can he eat that? Is that okay? Is that allowed?
Well, to be fair, he's not a normal bird.
Hopefully he didn't eat the chicken.
Oh my god, he's a cannibal!
He would, knowing him.
Plus crows? Crows are opportunistic scavengers.
That's true, they are.
He's not a crow.
Raven.
Oh, ravens!
Ravens are the same thing. Corvids are opportunistic.
I'm just saying he's not a crow.
Raven. He is a raven.
Don't encourage him.
Well, if we're
Yeah.
having a party, then why don't we go?
And Thea will put her books away and she will push herself up from the table.
And Vijayakumar is going to say... Oh, sorry, go ahead, Demi.
No, you go.
Vijayakumar is going to say, oh, before you go, one more thing.
Yes.
Congratulations on your victory against Baya Ishan Kumara.
Oh, thank you.
But if he was fighting alongside Grandsire and Lord Arash, it would have been against your favor. And he crosses his arms.
And Thea just kind of shrugged. I have no doubt.
Frankly, it seemed he was going easy on us.
You think so? I've never fought him myself. Well, it's been a few years.
Well, it's time to try again.
The most opportune strategist, if that's his fighting style.
Well, I cannot claim to know Baya's strategies or his mind when he fights.
And
Be
Thea,
simply say,
Oh, what did you say, Gwen? Sorry.
just simply saying.
All right. And he gives a nod. Get the stretches.
Yep.
What was
He is
Thea saying?
already. She just that she's getting up and starting to prepare to head out.
Ah, excellent. Gwen also get up, do a stretchy.
Ooh, big stretch.
Zenley's does the same.
And Setsuka's gonna say, "Oh, do we want to have that party in like an hour or so? I was actually gonna have a little bit more food myself."
Oh, I need some time to get everything ready. Take your time.
Okay.
My room or our room, perhaps.
Yeah, sounds great.
All right. Thea will start trotting off to go get everything ready.
Are you not gonna take Elliot with you?
Turns around, comes back. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. She will take him by the hand and start pulling him off.
He's being yoinked.
Now that Gwen is standing up, after her big stretchy, she gets a proper look at herself and in the new outfit that Dimson has picked up, and she's got a very large frown on her face.
Yeah?
Not to your taste.
So unnecessarily frilly. And what are these skirts even?
And she picks up her skirts.
Please don't rip it. I'm sure Nuno would be very upset if you did.
I will be too. That's some of the finest silk I've ever put my hands on.
Fine.
And she doesn't rip it, but she does scrunch it up, and she ties it into a big knot.
I just want to say that everybody can see Thea's face scrunch up in despair because she's like, no, the silk, the creases will never come out internally.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Perhaps if you behave yourself, she'll give you another forehead kiss.
I didn't rip it.
You did scrunch it up.
It's fine.
So I can move more easily.
Well?
This thing is so impractical.
Well, if Thea says it's okay then, off you go then.
She says it's okay, but she sounds obviously pained.
Well then speak up then. No, I'm just...
there is. Listen, she knows that she knows when to pick fights with Gwen, and this is not one of them. But yeah, Thea is going to be taking Elliot to her room and anybody else who wants to follow, so that way she can get everything ready.
Sounds good.
So quick, Gwen's gonna be right by her side.
Oh boy.
Naturally.
Though as you begin moving out, party, you
Mhm.
begin to hear
Oh.
Mhm.
an interesting sound. Let me.
Interesting.
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 Interesting. No.
Oh, not
Oh
that.
my
No.
god.
Not that.
No.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, no.
Hopefully it's a level up sound.
Yeah. We're not about to get ambushed in this goddamn garden, are we?
Is it gonna be the fucking link pearls?
No.
Okay.
Here, 1 second. Okay, I got you. I'm just gonna play it through my microphone, and hopefully it doesn't blow your ears out.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. 1 second.
Pauses current music.
I'm only gonna play the first part, not the rest of the song, because it's only this part that we need.
Okay.
Oh, is it the fucking trumpets?
Yeah, you hear trumpets in the
Good.
distance, as though signaling the arrival of someone important
Oh boy! Wonder
could
who
it
that
be?
could be.
And immediately you see these people start to rush out of the hall,
Do they
or of
say
the garden as
anything?
it goes.
Do they say anything?
No, they just seem to be getting there fast, so they just leave. They book it. In fact, even Jenma and Vijay Kumar, who were about to sit down and eat, they get up and they start booking it.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose that's our cue to follow suit.
Seems like it.
Come on, gang, let's go.
I'm gonna guess that Nuna has ripped Gwen has ripped Amalthea away from Ellie and is taking off with her.
I mean, if he's not coming fast enough, then yeah.
Nah,
Yay.
he's there with you guys.
He hustled.
Gonna put this in no mic. As you hear bards in the distance, royal minstrels begin to play interesting music with sitars and especially these pipe-like instruments called metaswarams.
Mm-hmm.
And in the distance, you see an entourage of people making their way into the palace.
Oh boy.
You see 8 guards, heavily armored. And their formation is a bit large, so you see them actively having to squeeze in tight with one another. And in the garden especially. And let me put them in the proper line. Like so. The dog is right there next to them.
Oh my!
And approaching through the palace is this entourage. The bards that they have with them are invisible. I forgot to get icons for them.
We'll just use the Theater of the Mind.
Yes. Theater of the mind. And then these guards will disperse as they take their positions close by these guards. And you can tell that their manner of attire is a lot different from the ones that you see in front. Or the guards coming now are very differently attired from the ones who are currently stationed in this palace. But these 5 will approach. And one woman steps aside before 4 people, 3 young men and 1 woman, steps into the courtyard. And you see Ishan Kumara approach the princess right here as he bows to his older sister, who you can quickly presume to be the princess who's about to be married off soon. And you see 3 brothers here who all give bows to Ishan Kumara before Jenma pushes his way through the crowd and the 4 brothers all hug each other.
Yay!
So those are the quadruplets.
Oh, jeez.
And Ishan Kumara says, "Ben, were your travels safe?" And she's going to give a nod as she says, "They were. I have much to inform you about, dearest brother. But before that, I shall take some time to rest. Pray tell, I recognize faces behind you I do not recognize."
Is she looking our direction?
Yes, she is.
Yeah, but first let's get out of the fucking way for Yudhishthira.
Ellie will also scoot on over. Yeah, he can step on me.
Help.
Are you actively blocking his way, Hunter?
I mean, she's not actively blocking his way, but she's not making any means to move.
But I
Gotcha.
think as he's approaching, seeing that she's not gonna get out of the way, Thea would finally grab onto her arm and just pull her and put an arm around her waist and say, "Come on," and get her out of the way.
End of that, she finally rolls her eyes when she lets herself get dragged.
You can put it right here.
Amazing.
But she also
And
she holds onto Malthia's arm back.
Oh my god.
and Pradita will make way as well, as Yudhishthira makes his way through the crowd, and as he does so, the three brothers all clasp their hands and bow to him, standing behind the princess, while the princess herself lowers to one knee as she places both hands on Yudhishthira's foot and then puts her palms together. And Yudhishthira lowers himself as he puts his hands on her shoulders and makes her rise, and he's going to say, "Rise, sister. This is your ceremony. But I am pleased with your humility regardless. I bless you." And Niharika gives a smile before saying, "Thank you, brother." And with that, Yudhishthira will first then make his way into the hall here, as he'll take a seat of importance. The three other younger brothers, all with Genma, scurry into the hallway. I yoinked Agni by accident. But then, yes, Niharika will once again look to all of you, and she's going to give you all a smile, as though welcoming you all to the nation just with her smile alone.
Wow.
Kess will wave.
We'll fold her hands and incline her head politely.
Zenlius gives a small bow.
She will return your gestures with clasping her hands as well. And Ishan Kumar is going to say, "Ah, yes, Behen. These are my friends. They are adventurers from further north, whether it be from Alsagard, Valruth, or Rayona. 3 of them I've faced in combat today in the arena, and I must say that they have amazed me. For the first time in months, I have tasted defeat at the hands of another." And Niharika will give you all a smile, and she's going to say, "All of you must be mighty warriors indeed if you are able to best my younger brother in combat."
You're pretty good.
You honor us with your words, princess, but there's still much for us to learn.
Still, anyone who is capable of such a feat certainly has caught the interest of one such as myself. Ishan, if you have not already, I would like for you to invite your friends as honored guests at the Swayambara." And Ishan is going to give a smile, and he's going to hold his palms again. "I was thinking just the same thing, Behen." Before he turns to all of you, "What say you, my friends? Would you care to join as guests in the Swayambara to take witness to the events that will unfold?"
DM, this is happening like tonight, right?
It will be happening tomorrow in the morning.
Tomorrow. Excellent. Okay. And Thea will look to the gang to gauge their reactions.
I must admit, I am curious.
I've heard great
So,
stories from. I've heard great stories from my father. If there are no further objections, I'd like to go.
This is all before the carriages arrive, correct?
That is correct, yes. Or sorry, that was Niharika's voice. That is correct, yes. And, my friend, it is not a carriage I am preparing for you. It is a Vimana, a flying chariot.
Ooh, a flying chariot.
Casper just waves her hand and says, "Fuck it, I have nothing else to do tomorrow."
At least nods his head and purposely does not say anything. Oh my god, you guys are fucking this. How are you not scared?
Sounds like it should be interesting.
And then Niharika is going to look to you, Cass, and she's going to give an intrigued smile. Pardon me, but your countenance seems very familiar to me.
Oh, well, I have visited Kushata before, under another alias, with my Princess Irene. I am Sif. Although, I seem to have forgotten myself due to curses and... Yes. Perhaps you remember me then.
My brother has spoken much about you, yes. Unfortunately, I have had less opportunities to meet one such as yourself, but welcome once again to Kurukshetra.
Thank you, Princess. You have given me... shown me so much grace and humbleness. I'm eternally grateful. And Cass will actually bow her head.
Yay.
Ah. And she'll fold her palms and return the gesture. I am grateful for your humility in return as well. Please. While this is my brother's city to rule, I am his older sister, so I have complete say over him. While you are here, he will make sure every comfort of yours is met.
Please, I do not want to impose. Your brother has shown me, all of us actually, enough.
Is that so? In that case, I'm very proud to hear that. Thank you for your words.
Of course, my lady. Your brother has shown us nothing but kindness.
And she'll give you a smile in return. Well, until tomorrow, everything that is to be done are simple formalities. You may attend if you wish, or if your schedules are preoccupied with other things, then you are welcome to simply come to the Swayamvara tomorrow.
I think most of us here know agreements that we would love to join you. It is an event that's going to happen before we need to head out east. So...
She's going to give a nod. Did you want to join them for like the Swayamvara specifically, or did you want to like sit in on the formalities?
Gang?
We were gonna go down and have that little mini party for Setsuka and Zenliest.
I feel so scared saying no, though.
I am. DM, just how long will it take?
How long will the formalities take?
Yes.
They're brown, so anywhere from 3 to 5 hours.
That's actually facts, though.
Actually facts, yeah.
Actually facts.
That's yeah, okay.
Can I roll insight to see if offense will be taken if we do not come?
Go ahead, roll insight.
Please.
No, there will be no offense taken if you do not come. This is a very free invitation for you to take the day for yourself if you need to.
Okay, so at that, Thea will look back to the others and kind of gesture quietly to Setsuka and Zenlius to remind them that they were going to go do that, but what do they think?
I'd love to sit in, but I don't think she'll be mad if you need to go and spend time with your sisters. Then spend, what's the word I'm looking for? Spend time with your sister for her birthday.
Do you intend on sticking around for this?
I think one of us should anything happen.
Not a bad call. And Thea will just shoot him a look just like, damn, we're celebrating your birthday too.
Unless, of course, Zenlius wants me for his birthday. And your sister, of course.
Gestures to them.
Setsuka is not paying attention right now.
Yeah?
Where's she? Oh, there she is.
She is looking in the direction of that person right there.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah. Why? Why, my friend? Is she just looking?
Roll insight.
Okay. I'm rolling so many insights. That's a good one.
You can practically see the sparkles in her eyes.
And she looks to her sister and kind of leans in and whispers, looking at that woman, huh?
And Setsuka jumps. And she's gonna say, birthday. We were going to go do our birthday, Zenlius' birthday and my birthday, because we share the same birthday.
Do you want to stay here? I won't be offended if you say yes.
No, we can go. We can go.
What? Is she bluffing? Does she want to stay?
Roll insight again.
For fuck's sakes. Okay.
Hey.
You get the feeling that she thinks it would be creepy of her to stay and just stare. So she is finding a reason to leave the situation and get her mind off of the whole thing.
Okay, and sensing that, Thea will laugh and kind of rub the top of her head and say, all right. We'll head back then.
Meldeman?
Okay.
Yes.
Do you mind if I stay here? Perhaps I can learn a thing or two. Unless, of course, you'd like to join me here.
I feel as though I should join.
Right then.
I'll save some sweets and some wine for you.
Thank you.
It looks like we will be splitting into two different parties.
Okie dokie. In that case, party people go into the gardens right here. And people who want to sit in on the formalities go right there.
Is Elise gonna come and drink wine and eat sweets?
I think Elise being in a room for 3 to 5 hours, not knowing what he is supposed to say, when, where, and why, and
oh good god,
questioning everything would be his own personal little hell. So he probably shouldn't go there.
All right,
so
come with
fair.
me. Come with us. We will have sweets and wine.
This is 3 to 4, 5 hours.
He
Dude,
gives Zenlius a little sorry.
Don't worry about it, Setagonine.
3 to 5 hours seems like normal for like Zenlius and Kess.
Exactly.
so-
We've probably done shit like this before anyways.
Exactly.
that's
That's why
okay.
he's like, I should go in there.
Elise is almost a fucking iPad baby if those
And
he has nothing for his undiagnosed ADHD.
Alright, these guys aren't allowed in there because there's potential suitors, so
Suitors.
Yep, they can't go in.
yeah, so a Swayambara is basically a competition to win the princess's hand.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
What are Vasilis and Elliot and Alafia doing?
I'm sure Elliot's going for the party.
Yeah.
Go, Lafayette, let's go.
Alafia, yay!
Celia's I can see party. Yep, I can.
Yeah.
Great. Celia, let a party get away.
Exactly.
I will want to say, Kess will look over at you and say, surprised you're joining
And-
us. Any reason why?
She's going to say,
Fair.
it was on a whim, to be honest. Sometimes it's important to sit in on these kind of things. I myself am former royalty after all.
So you're used to it like us, aren't you?
I am, yes.
Well, glad to have you aboard.
Glad to be aboard.
She sounds very distracted and distant. Yeah.
Oh, does she? Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
She EP.
Aw, CEB. If you're tired, you don't have to stay.
No, it's fine. You know how resilient we Eladrins are when it comes to rest.
Is she?
That's
Thankfully, I think they all sit on the floor and you can sit beside me and I'll have a shoulder ready for you.
Oh, pretend there are like dozens of chairs like all over the place, like small thrones for people to sit. I don't have like little things, but use theater of the mind to pretend that there are lots of things there.
Don't normally Indians like sit on the floor? I thought you would like do something like that, but okay.
Yeah, but like in Rajdar they don't do that as much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, regardless,
so-
she'll still offer her shoulders should allow you need to rest and close her eyes for a bit.
That's fair. And Alathia is going to say, well, I appreciate that. I always could use a shoulder to lean on sometimes.
Don't we all?
As you get to the mess hall, interestingly enough, it seems that it has been completely cleared out.
Guess it's
There
just
is
us.
There is a note on the table here.
Goes to grab it. Picks it up. What does it say?
And you can see a note from Ishan Kumara. It says, I've rented out the place for you all for your party. Have fun.
Is that it?
Yep.
And she folds up the letter and tucks it out. And it's just, the prince is once again very generous. Looks like we'll have the place to ourselves for the night.
And Setsuka's gonna say, Yippee!
Right, well, let's start partying then, shall we?
Right. And I think over in this corner is good.
Sounds good.
I've been like to a sum total, maybe 4 parties.
Well, this one's a little much more laid back than all of the fancy ones that we've been to as of late.
Yeah, we got a really fancy one tomorrow.
Indeed. And Thea would have parted ways for a second from the group to dash down the hall and get the bags of stuff that she had bought, and she starts laying stuff out on the table. There's several bottles of wine, there's several canisters of still hot tea, there is quite the spread of like little munchies like sweets and some savories here and there. Hopefully these are still warm, and Setsuka, I did note the ones that have honey in them. Don't touch those.
Wait, why not?
You're allergic to honey.
Well, maybe it's changed after my blessing.
I'm not willing to risk that.
I am.
Oh my god. And she sighs at that, but she takes the lid off of one of the honey-soaked donuts and dabs the tiniest bit of honey on her fingertip, and she puts it on Setsuka's inner wrist to see if she breaks out into hives.
Let's see. Alright, I'll make her roll 3 endurance checks. If she passes 2 out of 3 on a medium DC, she's no longer allergic to honey.
Let's go!
Okay, so she needs to roll.
How does that work?
You can outgrow allergens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's
No, you
fair.
can outgrow allergens.
Especially so with magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Endurance. There's her endurance.
Oh
That's a
god,
fail.
that looks good.
That's
That's a fail, and that's a pass.
So she starts
All right.
breaking out into hives.
You see a few hives, yeah.
Yeah, and Thea immediately licks like the edge of her glove and starts and wipes it off of her skin and says, "No honey for you."
Okay.
Maybe in a couple of more years you'll outgrow it.
Years?
These things take a long time.
Oh, okay.
Besides, there are still plenty of things here that I bought that don't have honey in them.
Okay. I mean, I look at the dog with his ear too.
He's here! He wants to have a sweet!
I kept telling you can kill his ass. He doesn't need to be here, and then you didn't kill his
No.
ass. So he's
No,
It's
here
he
okay.
now.
has to be here. He's vital.
He gets
He
a
has to be
treat.
here.
I don't think he can eat things. He is a statue.
Can he eat while he's a dog?
Sure.
Oh my god.
He's a statue. Where does it go?
Inside.
Ew!
Gross.
I'm willing to. What if he just tries to eat and it just falls out of his mouth? Like, he tries to chew on it, but since he's a shadow dog, it just falls onto the floor.
Oh my god.
That would be spooky.
But yeah, everything gets passed around. Thea will go ahead and uncork one of the wine bottles, and she'll pour for everybody. She'll pour glasses, and then say, "Well, I'm sorry that I missed it. Sorry that you were so sick for it, but happy birthday."
I was unconscious.
That's almost the same thing.
Yeah.
Besides, I said that you were in a coma literally not even 5 minutes ago.
Was it literally not even 5 minutes ago? I feel like it was a little more than 5 minutes ago.
Regardless. She's gonna kiss the top of her head. Happy birthday. I'm glad that you're back here with us.
I thought you were going to say I'm glad you're alive, and I was gonna get really morbid for a second. But thank you.
Thank you. Take my compliments.
Oh, I do like her.
You are 21 now. That is crazy.
Yeah. I'm getting old.
You
I
are.
see the wrinkles.
You're still in the prime of your years. You're still a baby.
You're practically disintegrating now.
21 is not old.
I can see the wrinkles.
You
But
don't
at least
have
I'm not
any
a fossil
wrinkles.
like my sister.
Wait, what did she say?
At least I'm not a fossil like my sister.
Wait until you're almost 30 like me. You'll be disintegrating, turning into ash and dust, and relying upon all the tonics and potions that I use to stay young and beautiful.
I'm 100.
And look at how good you look!
Yes, well, you are.
I don't use Listen, I don't have anything to say about that. Really good treatment that removes like 40 years off of how you look.
Vampirism?
Yeah, about.
Well, let's drink. Slurp, 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 slurp,
Yes,
slurp.
let's
How,
drink.
how much should I be drinking if we have a thing tomorrow?
Not a lot, you don't want to be hungover.
Gwen's already chugging the glass.
Oh my god.
Oh. Evelyn's gonna be hungover tomorrow, isn't she?
Thea's controlling the alcohol, we'll see.
That's fair.
The first time she ever had a drink was in Friona. Like, she's never really gotten drunk in her whole life.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Nuna's gonna be hungover. Nuna's gonna have all of her senses ruined via
She's
spicy food.
going to be shitting so hard.
Her tummy's gonna hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But just as things kind of go along, Thea, spends the night spends the time refilling people's drinks as needed. Not so much Gwen though; she's trying to stave off the damage there. But it's obvious to see that for the first time in a good long while, it seems like that she's relaxed and that she's happy.
Aww.
Seeing that Gwen is getting shorted on drinks, she is going to try to sneak extra drinks
From who?
from the glass. She's helping herself.
Oh my god! Are you sneaking? Are you sneaking?
Do you want me to roll
Stealth.
stealth? Yeah.
Well, stealth.
Oh man, that's pretty bad.
Oh yeah. Amalthea catches you doing it.
Lamau. Amazing.
She is trying to steal more wine. She's going to just reach over and just boop, take it right out of her hand.
Give that back.
I don't think so. You're going to overindulge.
Oh, come on. It's just an extra glass. You're not even giving me as much as everyone else is.
I gave you I gave everybody an equal first amount, and on your second glass, I gave you a little less. But your third, you're starting to push it.
Oh, come
What will
on.
happen if you get drunk?
Wouldn't that be fun to find out?
Maybe to you. And she pours Elliot another drink.
Thank you.
Oh, pretty please, can I have another?
How well is she holding her alcohol?
Roll endurance.
All right, here
For
we
those
go.
of you who want to test your alcoholism. Yeah, Gwen's holding on pretty well.
And seeing this and considering this, she will finally acquiesce and pour her another drink.
Did you say
Hell yeah.
acquisize?
Shut up! Take my wine.
All right, I take the wine. She
Thank
drinks this
you.
one a little slower, but not by much. What was that?
Elise, do you want any more?
I think like a little bit.
And she'll pour him the glass. It's been forever since we've been able to relax like this so much.
I have a game that we can play. I would like to propose.
Ooh,
Oh.
game.
Okay, it's a combination of two games: Spin the Bottle and Truth or Dare.
Oh. Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, so we each spin the bottle, and we get to ask the person it lands on truth or dare, and then they choose truth or dare. I should also mention, no making people uncomfortable, because when I was with people around my age, people would say all sorts of crazy things on dares, and it's just like not cool. So no uncomfortable things, okay? So you don't have to do or say things that you don't want to, but yeah.
Covering all of your bases.
Define
Mhm.
uncomfortable.
Well, basically the other person doesn't have to do or say whatever they've been dared to do. So in such a case, it's better to just give them a different one, like ask them a different truth or give them a different dare.
Doesn't that defeat the purpose of a dare?
Well, yeah, but okay, like some dares. Okay. How do I put this? Okay. Dares are important to step out of your comfort zone, but if it's too much stepping out of your comfort zone and you really just don't want to do it, then yeah, that's fine. Like, just new dare. No judgment.
Is she a little tipsy?
Nope.
Okay.
You've just been very animated right now.
Elise in his head can already see the worst things that could happen here.
Yeah.
Well, actually, she's a little tipsy.
And seeing that she was kind of stumbling on those words, she is going to take her wine glass out of her hand and say, "And I think that's enough for you."
Okay.
You're a little tipsy.
I get to spin the bottle first, though. Okay.
It's your birthday. You get to do whatever you want.
Yay. Very conveniently, there are 7 of you here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So whoever rolls a d6 indeed. So starting.
I'm
We'll-
just gonna
we'll,
assume clockwise.
I don't know. I think the dog should count
clockwise.
too.
The dog down.
The dog count too. Never. Okay, this is gonna roll a d6. It's a 2. Elise, she's going to point to you and she's gonna say, "Elise, truth or dare?"
I'm probably pretty good at dares.
Dare.
Okay. I dare you to pick up
Pick up.
Yeah.
pick up your dog and then try to do ballet. Or yeah, with your dog. A ball dance or something like that.
Elise like stands up and like for a second is looking at his dog and then snaps his fingers and the dog's front like puts his front legs up like automatic
Oh my god.
like that and then like Elise holds them.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Yeah, okay. What is ballet? I don't know if I know what that is.
Just go
Oh,
over
damn.
Just go in circles.
Yeah, okay.
He is spinning
I'm just
with
gonna
that
go.
dog. Wait, come back! Stay
Oh
over
no,
here!
you haven't seen it yet.
The circle! Oh no.
That's it.
This man is doing a full-on improv ballet.
Damn.
All right, just for that, I'm not gonna make you roll. I'm just gonna say it's brilliant.
That's amazing. Oh my god.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
Gwyn's
do a
impressed. She's
lot of-
clapping.
Really silly. A lot of really silly shit in roleplay.
Yes.
Yeah. Just for that, I'm not gonna make you roll. That was brilliant.
That's
Woohoo!
amazing.
And Setsuka's gonna
Okay,
start
I think
clapping.
that's about it, right?
Yeah, that was great. Wow. Wow, if
Is she
only I could dance like that.
is she starting to get sleepy?
No, she's tipsy.
Oh my goodness.
She ipsy. And then she'll pass you the bottle, Maltia.
It has been many, many, many a year since I played this game. Alright. Roll D6.
3. So that will be 1, 2, 3. Elliot, you get to pick Elliot.
Oh my. And seeing that it lands on him, she is going to kind of lean in and she's gonna knit her fingers and say, well then, truth or dare.
Oh, this is a tough one. I'll go with dare also.
Alright. Vasilius, are you good with being picked up?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at that.
Try and bench press him.
Oh, all right. And Elliot is going to, all right, he's going to find. He's gonna get up. He's gonna go over to this bench-like structure as he picks it up, and he's going to bring it over here. And he's going to lay down on the bench, and Vasilis is going to get over Elliot with his back turned, and Elliot is going to try and push Vasilis up, bench pressing him.
Come on.
He will try it 5 times to bench press him. So, the first bench is a success.
Oh my.
The second bench is a success.
Oh
The
my
third
God.
bench is a success. The fourth is barely a success. He is those arms are struggling a little bit.
But seeing this.
Oh my god!
Damn.
I was literally about to say, seeing that, Thea would have been kind of clapping me and like, you can do it. Get that last one.
And Elliot digs his heels in as he sort of like pushes his chest out to sort of get the better bench press posture. As he finishes out, and since he crit, I'm gonna say he finishes 10 reps in total
Oh
of,
my
God.
God.
of this man.
Well done. She's clapping.
Ooh.
Thank you. It is a bit more difficult to bench press a person compared to actual weights, since weights have ergonomic grips and everything. But yeah,
How much, DM, how much does Vasilis weigh?
that is a good question.
Yeah, how much does a twink weigh?
He weighs. Where are you, Vasilis? Oh, that's right. You're over up here. He weighs 185 pounds.
And see, realizing that Thea's gonna be like, wait, he's heavier than me. You could bench press me with ease.
Hey, yo.
Well, yeah, Maltia, you're kind of tiny, actually.
And she's just, Alex is just alright.
All right.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
And she passes the bottle over to Elise before she can embarrass herself further.
Okay.
1, Vasilis.
Okay, the truth or dare.
I'll go truth.
Okay. What's the one embarrassing thing you've done in public that no one else remembers but you're always thinking about?
Oh my god.
Oh boy. A good question. There was this one time I was practicing archery, and as I was pulling back the bowstring, I don't know how it happened, but my bowstring got caught on my pants. So when I released the bowstring, my pants spun around, and from the force of it, and the cloth ripped a little bit.
Cheeks out.
Cheeks out.
You poor thing. Did anybody else see you?
A couple people But fortunately, I had underwear on.
Thank goodness for that. Pass the bottle over, Elise.
Okay. Yep, here you go.
All right, and Vasilis will take the bottle and he's going to spin it. 3. That will be Tempo.
Hey, Tempo,
Truth
you're
or
up.
dare, Tempo.
Okay.
And Vasilis is gonna say, "Oh boy, my arch rival as far as archery goes." I get it. See what I did there? Anyways, Tempo.
I get it.
Truth or dare?
There.
Dare. All right. I dare you to do a handstand and then try to juggle some of the containers here with your feet.
With his
My
hooves.
hooves.
Your hooves, yes, your hooves.
Sure, I'll do the task. Easy.
Alright. That will have to do that. By the way.
I
Believe me that you
I believe- Hey!
No.
Oh.
It was
Oh,
Tempo,
that's
as you go
crazy.
to handstand, you're able to handstand fine, but as you go to juggle the containers with your hooves, you slip a little bit, and as you do so, you go tumbling. Roll a 1d2. 1 is for Setsuka, 2 is for Damnuna.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, here we go. There we go. Oh, did it go?
It's
There you go.
the birthday girl.
And you start tumbling towards Setsuka, and as you do so, you collide into her, and you both go tumbling, and she's actually going to laugh like.
Oh, God.
And she's gonna pat you on your fluffy hair.
That's sweet. My apologies. I overshot that one.
It's okay. You did great.
She's sloshed.
Oh yeah, I know.
What was that?
An overshot is an understatement.
I would love to see you do better.
No thanks. Besides, it's not my turn yet.
And Elliot will take the bottle.
Hmm.
One.
It's
One,
Elise.
2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so Elise, it lands on you.
Oh, you-
Elliot's going to look to you, and he's going to say, "Truth or dare, Elise?"
I guess truth this time.
Truth this time. Truth. Okay. I have one for you. What's a time where you were put in an awkward situation where you had to seem like a regular person in a situation where you didn't know how to be a regular person?
Elise ponders for 6 seconds and then is like, the list is big. Probably 30 minutes ago.
Wow, that's really recent, actually.
Well, what happened there?
It was when the princess was coming in, and there was a lot happening, and I was like, okay, do I stand here or oh god, am I supposed to say something?
Right. Yeah.
And I've kind of been doing that since we got here.
I kind of feel the same way, honestly.
It was also like the very first ball we went to where we actually found you.
Oh, that's
And-
right. We met you there.
Basically, most situations since then.
I think. I feel like down here's the first time where all of us feel like fish out of water, but you poor thing. It sounds like that just sounds like an everyday occurrence for you.
I'm good at winging it.
Oh, of course you are, but
Don't worry, we're here for you. We can help you with court stuff. I'm pretty familiar.
I don't know if I
Anyways.
really trust the whole. I still don't know if I really trust the whole like being nice thing they're doing here.
that does seem genuine, but at the same time, you have to consider it might be genuine coming from Prince Ishan Kamara, but I'm still wary around the others.
You know, if you stop caring about others' opinions, it really doesn't matter.
I trust drama with my life.
If you don't really care for others' opinions enough, you're gonna get the shit kicked out of you.
Oh, if you're clever enough.
You could be the most clever person in the world, and you're not gonna make it out of every situation.
Anyway, it's your turn.
Elliot will pass you the bottle, Hunter.
She takes it. She spins it.
God, I'm so fucking scared.
It's this. Oh!
It's Elise again! Oh, no, it's
I
wait.
mean, that's the best possible out.
No, delete.
It's Elise!
God,
Again.
it's me.
What is it?
It is.
Oh, damn it, the worst will come.
Please trim.
That's great.
And seeing the bottle land on Elise, she just gives him a little bit of a smile.
Well, truth or dare?
Really having to consider that question.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Take your
Take
time.
dare.
Gwyn looks over to the bottle of wine, and she points at it.
I dare you to drink all of that.
It's like, I'd say 3/4 of the way full. They opened up a new one.
That sounds like a bad idea. His
You-
hand is around the neck.
You can always say no.
But I imagine she'll have something worse.
That's just a risk you might have to be willing to take, my brother.
It took a lot for Elise to get drunk before. How much do I trust my rolls tonight?
Uh-oh.
I go for it. Go for it. Fuck it. Why not? We ball.
Tipped backwards.
Oh god.
He gives the fucking wine bottle a spin before doing it.
All right. You're chugging it. You're drinking the whole thing.
I'm chugging it. At least until
Give
the
me-
DM tells me it doesn't work anymore.
Give me an endurance roll.
How many?
Okay. It's just like, I'm so good at these. I should never fuck
You're so
these
good
up.
at these. Elise, snappy dog.
Oh, he's not. He died.
Holy
First
shit.
one's decent. Second one's
All right.
not much.
So you're holding on pretty fine at the beginning. Roll me another endurance check.
Does that 25 count?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Jesus, what
19.
happened to me? Why do I
No.
roll bad?
Uh-oh.
19.
Uh-oh.
And roll me one final endurance check with a -5 penalty.
Okay, that's fine.
Roll really good. Roll
If you're rolling
15.
this many dice, one of them has to be
24.
good eventually.
24, you're
Oh,
okay.
yay.
All right. You finish off the entire bottle. You're not drunk, but you are a little bit feeling Like, not tipsy yet. because
I
it
am
hasn't-
actively getting sloshed.
Yeah, you're actively getting sloshed, but you're not like fully drunk yet. Because you know, it like takes a while for the alcohol to set in.
Tingly.
Yeah, but like you feel like a bit tingly and like your stomach feels all funny, but I'm kind of okay right now.
Gwyn
That was
gives
a
him
bad
a
idea.
Gwyn gives him a polite clap.
That was
Well
rather impressive,
done.
actually.
I'm going to regret this.
I'll make sure to have a hangover cure ready for you in the morning.
And she passes the bottle to Tempo.
All right, Tempo, spin that bottle. Roll us a d6.
Tempo. 3.
It's Elise
One,
again.
two-
No,
it's
no,
Elise
no.
again.
Oh my god!
Okay, no, at
That's
that,
how the cookie crumbles.
and then Malthea picks up
Hit
the
me with
bottle
it.
and looks at it to see if it's weighted.
Oh, it's fine. I got it.
Why does he get to have all the fun?
Do I roll again? Or you-
No, you don't have to.
Setsuka's gonna say, you know, for the sake of fairness, since Elise went a lot of times, no offense, Elise, but I think Tempo should reroll.
Birthday girl
Oh.
rules.
I hope it lands on it again. That's honestly why I wanted to do
Do it again. Do it again.
Roll again. A d6.
Oh, okay.
A 1.
That's
That is
Setsuka.
Setsuka.
The Gwyn A.
I hate it here.
It sounds so funny.
So hard going back and forth.
No, it's a positive.
Oh.
I love the Gwen A.
Oh no, we're losing.
No, she's
her.
here.
No, oh
So-
no,
No, I'm hearing her fade in the dust.
I'm dying.
There we go.
All right. Truth or dare for Setsuka Tempo.
Truth or dare? Oh yeah, truth or dare.
Give me a truth. I'll take a truth.
Okay, the truth. What is something you never told your sister that you lied about? Direct at her face.
Dare. I picked dare.
No, that's not how this works.
Fia's ankles are now crossed. And her fingers in it. Her chin is on top of her fingers.
I mean, unless your sister is opposed to hearing
No,
this, I'm good.
I'm fine.
Okay, well,
Well, there was a time when she was saving a really big slice of cake for herself. And I may or may not have seen ate it, but I told her that that person was in fact not the person who ate it, and it was probably someone else.
And she looks at her and says, I had been waiting for that honey cake all year. Who ate it?
By the big way she says that, I think I know who ate it.
Yeah, because Amalthea's favorite cake is honey cake.
God.
Also,
honey
do
cake
you
is so fucking
remember
good.
do you remember how I broke out into hives very just out of randomly out of nowhere for no reason?
Yes, and we had to call grandfather to come give you a tonic. You ate my cake? You blamed that on Vida, and I believed you.
Oh, this is good.
How did you not put together the girl with the honey and ate the honey cake after she had an allergic reaction?
I was like 14. I was 14.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
It's in the past, and at least you didn't drop dead from anaphylactic shock, so I forgive you.
Thank you.
The bottle has gotten to Setsuka. Does she roll one more time to cap the night, or is she done?
No, I'm going to say, okay, now I'm going to invoke birthday girl privileges.
Okay.
And I'm going to randomly call on someone of my own volition. And I pick Gwyn because she hasn't
Alright.
gone yet. So Gwyn, truth or dare?
Alright. Dare.
Dare, okay. I dare you. Okay. I dare you to make a haiku about a very embarrassing moment you had of yourself.
You're kidding me.
And recite it to everyone here.
Oh, this will be.
I'm not sure what is a haiku.
It's a poem that goes. It's divided into syllables. It's 5 syllables, then 7 syllables, then 5 syllables again. I think.
I'm not sure what is a syllable.
So at the dare, Gwen sort of makes a face. And she's just sort of like,
Oh. This is a complicated dare. This might take a while.
You can always
If
turn
it
it down
helps-
and get another.
If it helps, you don't have to do a haiku. You could just say an embarrassing story of yours that happened to you before.
and she seems to ponder on the thought. Her brow's getting very
That's
tight.
really- Oh no.
But finally, she's going to speak up again.
Let's try a different dare.
Okay. I dare you. I dare you to. Man, I was gonna do the juggling one. Who gave Tempo the juggling one? I was gonna say that one. Now I can't say that, otherwise it'll look original.
It's your birthday. You can do whatever you want.
Shut up, sis. You stinky.
If you want me to juggle, I'll juggle.
I dare you to arm wrestle Elise.
Do it,
That's-
say it.
Alright. Let's do it.
Yeah, okay.
And Quinn stands up. She gets closer to for the arm wrestling position.
Is she just gonna squish in like right here?
Alright, where are we doing this?
Elliot will use the bench he used to bench press Vasilis, and he will put it in front between the two of you, Elise and Hunter.
Like
Let me-
wait, like over here,
Over
like
here.
here. This is gonna be so funny. Are we doing it like this way?
Oh, yeah, that's
I think
fine.
yeah, like
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll
This
say
is
the
my
bench is
thought,
like
at
this.
this is my thought, Elise.
Sounds good.
I always think that's his name when someone says at least.
That's okay.
And Gwen gets in position. She puts her arm out. She's ready. She has no fear.
She has no fear.
She has no fear.
All right, Elise.
Elise is coming into this expecting a sneak attack. My trust for you is low.
All Alright, at least you're gonna take a -2 penalty because you are slosh.
I'm grappling. I got a +4.
That's true.
So
Wait, you also
-2.
don't you also have a +2 for all D20 rolls today?
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
So then just +4.
The power of being sloshed is blocked out by the power of having a decent sleep.
Yeah, true.
Alright, and then before this gets started,
Oh my god. Fucking wisdom modifier.
she's getting a +6 to this.
Do I do this? Do I do what I want to do then?
What are you gonna do?
You're welcome to do so.
It's
Elise turns into a
It's
cat.
such
Oh
a
my
whatever you
God.
want. That's a +9.
Wait, she's gonna arm wrestle a cat.
If it's athletics. Arm wrestle the cat, you coward.
And Setsuka's gonna say, wait, hey, both you dirty cats. I wanna see the cats arm wrestle. This is amazing. This is a beautiful day.
Gwyn gives Setsuka a look. And she changes shape. But not into a cat. She turns into a dog again.
Cats.
Okay, I'll accept to not each other, but so
So this is just a +9. This is literally just a +9 for you.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared I'm gonna nat one.
Alright.
Give this one.
Alright, buddy, come on.
I believe.
And just stepping over, she's gonna serve as the referee.
It's a. Are we doing.
And Thea's gonna put her hand down.
Oh
She's
my
gonna
God.
raise it, and then say, "Go." Yeah, we will. We're gonna get going after this
Athletics,
one.
alright.
That's a 31.
Well, those-
What did I?
Athletics.
Yeah.
That's a 31. Can you crit?
30,
Oh,
32.
Can
can't
you crit?
See, did I roll? And it's letting me roll. Oh no.
I rolled a 5. This shit sucks.
Oh no! Without
It'd be the first one.
that's so
Err.
sad.
So close. But Elise does slam your arm down, Hunter,
Mm-hmm.
signaling the victory for the local boy.
And she just growls a little. 2 out of 3.
Place is acted.
Oh my god.
He can't speak. So he
Just really
shrugs.
quick.
I think one more.
That's a 31.
Athletics roll each of you. And then.
I'm waiting for it.
Oh, it's gonna take a
Lagging
while.
like hell.
Maz's, huh?
There we go.
Yep. You're lagging. We can't hear you.
I know.
That's a 21, Nar.
And Elise wins it best 2 out of 3. And Setsuka will clap for the both of you. Regard. So,
Go him next time.
points up for what I say.
Thea will return to her seat. And the party continues.
And I'll say here we swap on over to Cass and Zenlius. Alright, so party, can you see the court?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Sounds good. Why is Aishwarya all the way over there? Oh my fucking god, she got yeeted. Okay. Well, actually, she should be over here. Yeah, right there. Okay. So, as you all enter the court and take your respective seats, Ishan Kumar is going to smile at all of you, and he's going to stand up and fold his palms, and he's going to say, "Welcome, all of you, to my friends." He's going to gesture to you all, his newfound friends, to my family, and of course, the entire, not almost the entire fucking family, but like many members of the family are here. And most of all, of course, revered gurus. As you all know, we will be conducting my elder sister's Swayamvara tomorrow. It will be a contest between many valorous princes of Kurukshetra. We've invited 8 contestants to partake. And of course, 2 of them are currently here. I've been informed that the other 6 will be arriving later tonight. Of course, Pradyuta has joined, and Bhaskar is also here. Before we begin with any plans or changes in plans with the Swayamvara, I would first ask my sister what tidings there are in the east. For you see, we all know that I am originally from Avad, where she currently resides. However, I reside now in Pavitra Dwar, where it is difficult for me to manage both the east and the west here. And so she will give me any tidings of the east that might affect our festivities and future plans. And you see Niharika rise to a stand as she first bows to the gurus, and then she bows to Yudhishthira, and then Gajbahu, as well as Sanjana. And Agni as well. So it would be in this order. So Gurus, Agni, Yudhishthira, Gajbahu, Sanjana. She basically does like a circle, and she's going to say, "It is my great honor to be conducting this Swayamvara where I will choose my groom. As you all know, I am doing so in order to make sure that allegiances within our kingdom remain strong. For as long as the ceremony is held, whatever the results, the participants will be required to accept. But right now, if I were to marry without it, they might grow furious or despondent, or perhaps even rebellious. Of course, things have changed, respected elders. Fuck, I moved myself by accident. In Magad, there is now a terrible demon ruling the kingdom. A demon by the name of Kalnemi, with his younger brother, Bakasura. So demons Kalnemi, Kasura. It is not my intention to marry those who might be weak, cowardly, or without virtue. And thus it is my plea And if my elders would so decree, my decree that I conduct a specific stipulation for my Swayambara. Those who would challenge Kalanimi and Bakasura, only he who leads the force that slays them, will I marry that person. That will be my vow. But of course, we cannot send just anybody to face them. Hence, tomorrow's Swayambara, I request that it is simply the test. Those who we deem worthy tomorrow, we will send to face the two demons. And Ishan Kumara will give a nod as he also rises to a stand next before saying, "It is my understanding that each of the princes from each of the provinces have brought with them their own personal forces. Such personal forces would of course be used in such a battle. There is one problem. It would be an unfair bout, for Pradyuta currently is barred from his own personal forces mandated by his brother. He is the only one without an army right now, or even aid. I, as my sister's brother, and we, as the royal family, naturally we cannot assist any of the suitors, as it would be considered bias. Hence, for the sake of fairness, I would call upon you, my friends. He's going to look to you guys right there. You are going east anyway, I believe, correct? I would be happy to offer you a wealthy sum if for the sake of the fairness of this competition, you acquiesce to aiding Pradyuta should it come to it. Of course, none of the suitors will know about this condition until it is mentioned tomorrow. I understand it is not your fight. You are welcome to decline.
I suppose when the formalities here are done, we'll have a talk with our other friends to see if they would like to accept this quest of yours.
Very well. I thank you.
Yes, of course.
From what I have seen of you and your forces, you are quite mighty, in fact. Should you choose to follow this course of action, I have no doubt that victory would be yours.
Please.
Of course.
You flatter us.
Not at all. You've single-handedly defeated my younger brother, Akshaya, in the arena. You, Lord Zanlis, have fought equally with Damnuna, who alongside Amalthea and Elise, have in turn defeated me. It is no small praise to say that you are exactly how I measure you to be.
The hard pat on his back. He just kind of stumbles just a little bit, but he stands up, or he sits up tall and just, I appreciate your praise. Thank you.
Ishan gives a smile. and a nod. Of course, once this Swayamvara is done, it will earn the loyalties of the other provinces once more. With their armies committed to our cause, we will march upon Tilia. I pray that you will find Lord Aeneas's niece Naomi and Princess Irene while you are traveling to the east. My brother, my eldest brother, he's going to make a salutations towards Yudhishthira. Will speak on behalf of us as well to my uncle, the king, his majesty. It is my brother's wish, in fact, that I, along with you, my friends, lead the charge to Tilia and dethrone Xander ourselves.
I'd like nothing more. If you'd have me, then my sword is yours.
And is mine.
Your sword is the first to have the right to descend upon the neck of that cur.
Thank you. I would want nothing more than to take his life with my own hands after his great betrayal to my king and my princess.
And we shall certainly make it so. Now, my friends, we've done some deliberations. Have you any questions for us, the court?
I don't know, Zenlis, do we?
I think everything is pretty straightforward.
Excellent. I am very happy to hear that. We do try not to make things too complicated as far as action goes.
You've made it pretty clear and straightforward previously when we first arrived into the palace, and you told us of where we need to be headed. So I have no questions. All my conflicts were resolved during that conversation we had.
I understand. Very well done. Ishan Kumara is going to look around the court more, and they begin deliberating and talking. They engage in traditional dialogue, such as deferring to their elders and saluting their betters. And it's very much a scene of court diplomacy where on one hand they have their familial love with one another, and on the other hand they have their duties as royals and warriors, that they follow a certain decorum. And I will be honest, I didn't actually expect any of it to actually agree to sitting in on the formalities, so I mostly winged it, and I'm just
No
giving a
worries.
brief narration. So
It's fine.
that is effectively the course of the next 1 or 2 hours. It's more streamlined than the 3 to 5 hours. I was exaggerating because sometimes it does take that long, but not for them.
Cass will kindly lean over and kind of just ask them this. So, what do you think of all this?
Seems like we're going to be champions for someone. Aditya.
Have we met him before? Can't
Yeah,
recall his name.
He led us here. He's brothers in arms with Kylos.
Ah, that man. Okay, of course.
Yes.
Oh, I don't sense any malice in him. He seems very trustworthy, so I have no problems following him, slaying a few demons.
I feel the same way.
Does oh, go ahead.
And it seems from what we had talked with him about, he truly does care for the woman, so princess. So that would be a good thing to help with.
Hopefully he bears gift after we help him take the princess's hand. But
He's hoping.
I did want to ask if all this seems familiar to you, being a king yourself.
It does. There's some similarities to everything. The formalities, of course.
Yes, of course. Do you have any memories of you sitting on a throne, giving speeches like Ishan just did just now?
Of course. Many a time I'd be standing with Miliana around one. She'd take the lead, of course. Because that was what she was raised to be. But I had my fair share.
Was she the talker then?
She was incredibly charismatic. And loved her people very much.
I don't find that hard to believe. No offense, my friend, but you're not very charismatic. But that's why it makes you two perfect. Opposites do attract each other.
She was more forward of everything.
Do you miss it?
That's what.
Being on the throne, of course.
I'm not sure. There's some days that I do. Then there's other times that I find myself enjoying the life I've been following lately. Traveling. Just still having a purpose, so I'm not sure what would even happen though if when our journey came to an end.
You said you descend to Devarok. You built your kingdom brick by brick. Was that not the dream?
That is the dream, but I know I already said that I was considering it, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about potentially leading my people again. If anyone would even follow me, is the thing.
I'm sure you'll have no problems there. You might not think it, but I think you could turn out to be a great leader. Although I think you do need a stricter hand by your side. And who better to fulfill that than Elise? And she'll kind of just like elbow him in the side.
Also, before you answer that, Zenlius and Kess, Both of you roll perception check for me.
Hey, yo, who's listening? I don't like that. Come out, coward. Just...
I'm not coward.
Coward.
Who's listening? You're talking about gay people in a court. This is the progressive court. It's fine.
Yeah, but remember that some people from the conservative side are here too.
They don't know who Elise is. It's
True.
fine. They could think it's Girl Elise.
Elise is a gender neutral name.
They could think it's Girl
That's
Elise.
true. Girl Elise, true.
Yeah, alright. I can spell it like Elise, alright? Elise, alright, fuck you.
But amidst your conversation, you feel a piercing gaze seem to have lingered on you at the mention of Davarok and the throne.
Can I discern who might be staring?
Yes.
Yeah, same here.
That's a roll of perception, or are you just gonna tell me? Oh. Oh my
Why
god.
am I not surprised?
Why? Come on, brother.
He crit on his perception check, by the
Oh
way.
my!
Oh shit.
There it is.
Of course he did.
So we know that he's like looking over at us, right?
Yeah, you would feel it at this point.
It's time to shut the fuck up.
Alright. Calm, Zenlius, but I think someone may have hurt us. And Cass will kind of just like look elsewhere for a bit. Let's just remain hush hush for now until we have to get out of this place.
Agreed.
But as you go hush hush, Elati will rear the conversation elsewhere, sort of trying to help you guys out, trying to keep the conversation going without giving away Zenlius's, without doxing Zenlius, basically. And he's going to say, regarding the Swayambara, don't you think the rules of royalty here are a bit strict on themselves? For example, that Princess Niharika is already... She and that man Pradyuta already love each other, but for the sake of strengthening allegiances, she still has to put up with the formality and the ceremony of conducting this Swayambara.
Well, it is not my place to question their culture and traditions, but if you were to ask me personally, I would consider it a bit strange.
For a number of years, there had been something similar and he just kind of pauses for a moment. Well, where I'm from. But she decided on her own what she wanted to do. It didn't make many people happy, but it's not uncommon to have such situations strictly for alliances and allegiances to be formed and upheld. In that type of life, you do what you have to do.
I'm personally glad that I'm not affiliated with royal culture anymore. You may not know it, but I've been exiled, and I honestly think that was probably one of the best things that could have happened to me.
Really? It does seem like
Yes,
you're rather happy being out and about.
I appreciate it. But no, I didn't really feel like the princess life was for me, so...
Did you ever tell us why you were exiled?
I haven't, but I could get into that story another time when we're not in court.
Yes, of course. Wouldn't want any prying ears on us.
Well, we also shouldn't be telling stories while there's important court dialogue happening right now.